Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to a podcast will save this relationship.
I'm Sarah, she, space, her.
I'm Josh, space, he, /him. And on today's podcast, we read some fan fiction. We're doing the fan fiction segment this week, and we did Read stories as per usual.
It was a nice one.
Nice chill episode.
Yeah.
I hope it's not more than 10 hours long, but
probably not.
Probably not. We'll see afterwards.
Right.
Yeah. But I hope you enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the gosh darn bell, raise 5 stars on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Don't forget to check out our Patreon, Buy Me Coffee, merch. All of those websites are down below in our link tree, as well as our mutual aid links as well.
Yeah.
Please enjoy this episode. Timestamps are down below.
Please enjoy.
Please clap.
Please
clap. It's 9 p.m. right now. I'm tired. I'm sleepy.
To quote RFK Jr., I'm really hungry.
I'm really hungry right now. Yeah. And enjoy the episode. Have a good one, guys. How are you doing, Sarah?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing good too. I'm currently in my Collective Soul concert goer cosplay.
Yeah, we saw Collective Soul.
It was good. It was good. It was a good show.
Yeah.
It was our week off. We got invited by my parents to a Collective Soul concert.
Yeah.
It was all right. It was nice.
It was fun.
Holy shit, there were so many, as you've described.
Bald men with their hot blonde wives. Or girlfriends.
Or mistresses.
Or mistresses.
Whatever. Who cares?
Knows?
Yeah.
It's everybody. It's the entire real estate industry showed up at the Collective Soul concert.
Friday night, they just closed their last house.
Yes.
They're going out.
They're gonna party.
Clearly, they're fucking regulars. They're having fun chatting with the bartenders and like giving them bro hugs.
The amount of people that worked at the Hard Rock was crazy. That was so funny.
There were no tourists inside that concert. There were all Orlando locals.
It was so funny. It was genuinely like we show up and like walking around. I loved seeing like people. They had like a Mad Season shirt. I saw someone wear a Mad Season shirt that looked like an older shirt, and I was like, "That's cool as fuck."
Yeah.
And then she walked past me. This lady walked past me and goes, "It's so cold in here." And I was like, "Hell yes, dude.
Take
me to the fucking rock concert where everyone's complaining about how cold it is and how their drinks have too much alcohol in them and that they're going to feel it tomorrow." You know what I mean?
Yeah. I couldn't do this on a Thursday because I still got work on a Friday.
But it was awesome. It was really cool.
It was nice.
It wasn't just older, middle-aged to the older.
There were two. I'm going to say, there were a lot of children, but there were like
at least
2.
4.
Yes.
Yeah.
Part of the same family, honestly. Just that family. Yeah.
Yeah.
There were like 2, I want to say around our age. So like millennial girls behind us, like
I have no clue how old they were.
I don't know how old they were.
Yeah, they could have been 20. They could have been 35.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I was like, damn, Collective Soul is getting this pull.
I fucking know. They were so excited, too, to see Collective Soul.
They were going wild.
I could not believe it.
And I was being too cool. I was on the wall the entire time. Just crossed arms like, all right, continue.
Whatever.
Keep going for my entertainment. Yeah.
It was fun.
It was fun.
Really fun.
Yeah. It was a good time off. Yeah. So that's literally the only thing of note I did in the past week.
Yeah, I played Tamagotchi Life. We did a game jam last week.
That is true. We did a warm up on that.
Yeah, so if you want that, you go to the Patreon. If you want to hear us talk about our video game that came out.
Yeah.
We got 134th out of 189th in the game jam.
We did it.
It was the first game ever made.
Yeah, first game in this game jam, so it's not that bad at all.
Yeah, I've never done a game jam before. I tried once and I didn't submit, but
you submitted this time, and I think that's what matters, you know?
Yeah, so that's all I wanted to do anyway, but it was fun.
It was nice, yeah. But yeah, I'm ready to chill the fuck out this podcast.
Yeah.
We do have, you want to go right into it?
Fan fiction.
Yeah, it's an A week here, which means it's a Sarah week.
An A, you had A days and B days at your
in
school?
high school, yeah.
Ours were like our school colors, which is like blue and and white, I think.
I think ours were like that too, technically. I think it was
every
blue
middle
and
school's
purple.
color, like blue and something.
Yeah, I think technically, but I think I look back on it, I'm like, A-B. It's
A-B.
A-B.
It's A-B.
It's 1-2. Like, we don't need to fucking...
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, yeah, so this is an A week.
This is an A
I'll
week,
give you
so
first
it's
spot.
fanfiction
You're
week.
welcome. I'm letting you have the A spot, and I'll take second B spot. Don't worry.
Yeah. It's a Dragon Age Veilguard fan fiction. I have the game, I've played the game, but it requires so much computing power that I cannot play it. On my Steam Deck.
Oh, really? Yeah.
No, the artifacting is so bad, the screen tearing is so bad I can't play it.
Awesome. Great. No notes.
So I think I physically could. It would just look like such dog shit. And most of the compliments about the game are on the visuals. So I feel like
something's gonna be lost, I think. Yeah. Especially if if we're already at the graphics well before we even get to gameplay well.
Yes.
Which is not bad, by the way, but you know, it's
but neither of us know a lot of backstory about Dragon Age Veilguard, and you might be like, "Well, you had a week to no, because that's work, and we were on vacation. We were on vacation. Week off.
Yeah.
That's a vacation, so I'm not working on my week off.
Yeah.
So I actually don't know this, and also the amount of backstory for Dragon Age is insane, and that's an insane thing to expect.
Yeah.
That's an insane thing to expect.
Learn the entirety of Disco Elysium right now. Do it. Do it at home right now.
Disco Elysium is one game. Dragon Age is many. I looked up maybe somebody has
explain it in 12 minutes
No.
Oh, okay.
Dragon Age Veilguard lore, and then there's a Reddit post that's like, here's the master thread on Dragon Age Veilguard. That was the post.
Okay.
This is the master thread on Dragon Age Veilguard.
Yeah.
That's the post. The comments were filled with people asking questions of others. It was a post on how to discuss the lore drops in Dragon Age Veilguard. And I did that. I looked at that 5 minutes before we recorded, and I said, I'm not going to know. I'm just not going to know. We're not going to know what's going on.
A lot of context clues.
I'm familiar with the beginning characters because the game does a good job of introducing I like the game.
Fair.
I think the game is good.
I think it won a GLAAD award, or at least was nominated for a GLAAD award.
Yeah,
so that's
it's
cool.
very queer. It's very fun and queer.
So
Dragon Age has always been like that. So yeah.
I will say, weirdly enough, though, first thing that I feel like with fan fiction, writers that do exclusively fan fiction don't get the experience of. I think when you're writing or you're doing a lot of art where you're going to present it to someone else, I think it's easy to default to
they know what I'm
talking about, so I don't need to explain this. And I'm not even saying in fan fiction you need to explain it. I'm just saying if you're going to jump to a different form, like if you're going to make a self-contained novel, it's good to know at least how to try and catch someone up.
Something to the last time we talked about fan fiction as well.
Yeah.
You might not want to do that, which is also fine.
Yeah.
But then I also do think that's a bit too broad of a brush. I do think there are some fan fictions where they do take the time to explain what's going on. Because I think regardless of whatever it is that you're writing, you are thinking likely from an audience perspective on how to do they know what this is? Do I have to explain it? I'm sure that's going through each fan fiction writer's mind.
Okay, that's fair.
They're probably not globbledygook. Is globbledygook, and everyone should know that.
That is fair. That is fair. I mean, there's plenty of people that do not thesaurus. What the fuck is it? The cheat sheet of characters. You know? Yeah. So. I get it.
The Game of Thrones-esque. Here's the map. Here's the characters in the house and the this and the that.
I know the Star Kid, I think, had that.
Yeah.
Or at least there was an attempt to have it. I don't remember if it stuck.
That's because Warrior Cats had it. Yeah.
Okay. Fair.
Because the lore drop of each clan was changing all the time at each book. So
okay, fair.
I would love to read those books again, honestly, to see if they were actually good, because I can't imagine. As a kid, I wasn't paying attention, but can you imagine like a character is a big deal in one book and then in the next book he's not even in the character list in the front?
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh shit, what the fuck happened to him?
Yeah.
Like, that's a spoiler, kind of. You're spoilering yourself.
Yeah, like, oh god, dude, like immediately first page dead, just their fucking corpse is described.
What the hell?
What the hell?
Yeah.
This shit's metal.
I mean, warrior cats could be metal sometimes. So
That's
yeah.
fair, yeah. But anyway, fanfiction.
Yes, this is actually from the person that convinced me to do this again.
Okay.
In stream, where I was like, guys, what do? I need a bit again. I need to do a bit on the show. And yeah, they were like, let's do fanfiction again, please.
So now we're here doing fanfiction.
So I feel like I have to read this.
You have to? Yeah, you have to at least give it a shot.
Yeah, it'd be fucked up if I didn't, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is from Maximum or Max. They. And he posted the pronunciation in IPA, and I did look it up and I did go through it, and I think I am saying it right as Maximum.
Okay.
Maximum.
Maximum, yeah.
At least in the American pronunciation of the IPA letters, because we do go like A instead of eh.
Oh, yeah.
Maximum?
Or like Z or some shit like that. Like,
yeah, there's no Z, and so it's like, it's not Mazetimum.
Mazetimum, yeah.
So I hope I'm saying it right. I know I do say maximum in stream, and they'll be like, good enough. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. Trigger warnings, superficial talk about violence and murder within the lore, anxiety, chronic pain, self-hatred, not safe for work stuff will come later, light talk about drugs, alcohol, and smoking, internalized transphobia, childhood trauma related to loss of family, which honestly does make sense in the game stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
That would be wild if you were like, oh, this like
that's crazy,
dude.
No,
like Hello Kitty, like Island Adventure, like that's the base game, and these were the trigger warnings.
Honestly, I would read
like,
that.
What?
I would read the fuck out of that.
I would be intrigued, but I'd be like, what the fuck are you gonna do to my beloveds?
No,
like, what are you gonna do?
That's baller. No, I will say Dragon Age Veilguard. It does start out pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah, I do think I remember seeing
in the trailer for the game, one guy gets stabbed.
Yeah.
Which I think happens right before this scene in the fan fiction, because I've read a little bit of it.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Or maybe not, I don't know. Notes, my username on AO3 is ingest. English isn't my first language, so the grammar is going to be a little messed up from time to time. Writing isn't my strong suit, and I started the fic to exercise my brain. There will be smut and monster fuckery at some point. And there might be a hint of autotherapy.
This is everyone trying to get us onto their sick, twisted fantasies.
I'm already signed up. I don't care. You don't have to get me in there. And we will be reading straight from AO3.
Okay, sounds good. I do have my AO3 up and running.
Yeah, I agree.
Not account. I just have the website open. Don't look for if someone makes a guy nicknamed JC account on AO3, that's not me actually.
Yeah. All right. This is
continue. All right.
Decisions by Ingest. Summary: Valentino Rook Deriva, which there is some Spanish in this, and my accent is also not going to be great. Just letting everybody know. Might have started this apocalypse by accident, created the Veilguard by necessity, and is pushing everyone to the best version of themselves out of genuine fondness. And he could have guessed that this fondness might grow into something more with one or two of his teammates. But all of them?
I will say the all caps right at the end is funny to me. I think.
It is pretty funny.
It is like
it.
But
which it is. This is so true with the game. Is you can most of the characters are dateable.
Yeah.
So it is like, who do I choose? They're all so hot.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Yeah. Chapter 1. That time Rook talked about his feelings to a bystander, and now he's dealing with some stuff.
Some shit. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
And I will say, I think in the game, you can't change the name of your character. Your character's name is Rook, I think. Or you can, but the default's name is Rook.
Okay, gotcha.
I don't remember. I played it a long time ago.
Send all your angry emails to
don't
return to sender at gmail.com. Whatever your email is our email. So you should just email yourself.
We'll
get it. Yeah. We'll totally get it.
Yeah. Think it really hard and we'll feel it and we'll respond back with a thumbs up.
Yeah.
So that you know that we validated you. Okay, yeah. So we're going to start. Are you ready?
I'm ready, yeah.
Fuck.
This could go a million different ways.
Fuck is the first.
I will
quote.
say, I'll give you credit. You did extend the you in it. I feel like the horny one is when you just add a bunch of K's at the end of it.
F's, man.
Oh, okay. So it's like a... Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I feel like, though, I'm going to be nitpicky, I guess, because that's my job here. Should it just be a fuck? Like, I feel like a simple fuck.
You literally have no idea.
We're one sentence in.
Word
I want to know. Okay, let's see.
in the fanfiction.
I'm just keeping that in the back of my head for later.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right, put a pin in it. I should really write this down and send it to Vicky. She would love the drama, Varric said, holding his side after the pain of his wound abruptly stopped his laughing fit. In the game, Varric is a dwarf. You can't date him. It sucks. He's so hot.
So are we gonna make the fantasy? Is that part of the fanfiction here? Is that you can in this?
Probably, I don't know.
Okay,
I probably because in the lore, Varric is in love with his crossbow. Or well, his crossbow is like I don't know. But it's like his crossbow is like he talks about his crossbow like his crossbow's a woman. That's like his wife.
Okay.
Yeah, as a jokey.
Fair,
jokey
okay.
thing? I don't know. But anyway, so in the beginning of the game, his ex-friend, Solus,
yeah,
who is an elvenish god, like a god.
Okay.
It is sort of opening what is the veil where demons are coming through and killing people. And then Varric is like, hey, he goes up to him to talk to him as a friend to be like, stop it. And then Solus stabs him. It's crazy. It's very emotional.
Jesus, right.
I have not played previous games enough to know about their shit, but watching that scene was so emotional. I almost fucking cried the first time I saw it. It was crazy. Fantastico that you find this situation so utterly hilarious, but I'd really appreciate you don't tell the divine about my non-existent messy love life. Rook groaned into the pillow he pressed to his face in an effort to hide his absolutely crimson blush that spread over his whole visage, up to the tips of his ears.
Nice.
Maybe it was a bad idea to vent to the dwarf, but after weeks of having to suffer in silence, he couldn't keep it in. Not after he noticed how hard he fell for Belle, while he listened to her rant about the intricacies and unbelievably frustrating bugs of the Nada's Dirthalon? Sorry. Not after he started feeling like he and Tosh understood each other like nobody else could. Not after he caught himself thinking about how amazing of a father Davrin would be, and the implications of that train of thought. Not after he finally accepted that his crush on Lace he developed way back when he joined the team isn't going to go anywhere. Not after he caught himself staring at Emmerich when he thought the professor wasn't looking, thinking about what those beautiful, delicate hands might be capable of. Ooh, shit. Not after he still cries himself to sleep, wishing that he could have saved Minrathris too, not only for the sake of its populace, but also to see a hint of the detective smirk he missed so much. Not after there almost was a kiss with Lucanus. Almost. This sucked. A lot.
How do you feel about the not after repetition?
I think it's good. I think there's a lot of characters to get through.
Yeah.
I like repetition. I think it goes on because of the amount of characters.
Yeah, and I get
it has to do that, but I think you could vary it a little bit.
Yeah, or separate, because I do feel like... Okay, so with patterns, right? Usually you need just 3, and that's enough for because I think a lot of things are written in 3s.
Yeah, rule 3s. You could even point it with a 4.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I didn't count how many there were in that specifically.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Dude, if there's 4 and I just
5,
complained about it after saying 4 is probably
6.
enough.
So you could 3 and 3 it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not after, and then.
Yeah, because then it'd still have that that listing out something, but it wouldn't be as because in my head, I guess I feel like I'm noticing it happen more and more, and I'm like,
Yeah,
okay.
after it overstays its welcome just a smidge.
Just a little bit, yeah.
I will say the characterization of it gave me chills though. The after that gave me chills.
Yeah.
You know, the of each character, I think. Yeah, for sure.
I feel that. I will say the repetition does work because then like the almost this sucked a lot, like
that
being
hits
different,
very
it hits
hard.
harder. Yeah.
Yes.
But I do think I agree that maybe 3 and 3 would be a better, or like merging a couple of them.
2-2-2?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I just don't know what the like the other phrasing would be.
Maybe just not after blank or blank 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 blank.
Yeah, you know,
Not after blank 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 or blank 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 blank. Not
but
after
would
blank
that
blank
also
blank,
get repetitive because I would see the same
blank.
structure of or.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, and then it's hard to do, isn't it?
Yeah. That's the thing where it's like, and I think that's why, like, I'm not looking for, because I mean, you already said that, like, I'm not going to look for grammar and be an asshole about that. I'm mostly just looking at style and tone and structure more than anything else.
Yeah, and these are little things that I think that would improve it, like, a lot, like, by, like, tens of percentage, you know what I mean?
No, and it's like, yeah, it's just more about, like, that conciseness, I think, is what I'm looking for.
Like, maybe, like, not after blank, or when blank happened, blah, blah, blah. And then blank, 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 and then blank, 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 blank.
Yeah.
And then blank, blank. Maybe not after is what it is.
Maybe because, like, that's, like, confining yourself just to that.
Yeah.
Is, like, because, I mean, like, okay, there's, like, good times where, like, having limitations does help.
Yeah.
But if the limitations aren't, A, are self-imposed, and B, aren't serving the story,
right,
you can switch it around and find a different limitation to work in, I guess.
It's a good structure that I think if iterated on could become really, really impactful, especially as a first chapter.
Yes. Yeah.
That's what I think for sure.
And I do think that's important to bring up, like, this is the first chapter. This is when you gotta fucking rope them in. You gotta...
And I think also it could be, you could play around in the narrative of Rook and Varric talking to each other. So, like, maybe that's the difference, is maybe dump some of the exposition in the dialogue. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, Varric is, you know, that, blah, blah, blah. And then Varric's like, and that? You know what I mean? Like... And then you get, instead of it being a self-contained internal monologue of exposition dump.
Yeah, because
it's more cemented, because I think that's also part of it.
Yeah, because, like, I'm thinking, and I'm sorry to think about movie writing more than fan fiction writing.
No, yeah.
But I do think I agree with that, because, like, if it was one of them saying, and blank, 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 and then the other one saying, I know, and then, like, and blah, 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 blah.
Right.
The other one saying, I get it.
It's a better, or when you had a crush on this person.
Yes, I remember.
Or when we were in Men and Rat This or something, and you were all cuddly with that person.
Yeah, and it allows you to characterize both the characters at the same time.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's something that I learned a while back that I see a lot now, and I think it's funny, and I don't remember what it's from. It might be from plays, or it might be from not Bridgerton, Downton Abbey or something. But it's waiter, like maid and waiter dialogue or something like it. You know, the maid and waiter thing, where it's like it's two characters that are talking to each other outside of the actual drama.
Yeah.
That give the exposition before you get to the action. So they very quickly set up the action by being like, did you hear?
Yeah, Madam Blank.
Madam Blank is cheated on blank, blank, blank. No, but I heard that da 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 da.
Yeah.
And then you get to it. Now you have all that knowledge, and then you set it up so that they get to keep a little secret that you know.
Yeah.
So, and it characterizes like everyone else around as well.
Yes, yeah, because you have that context going into the scene that they're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. But I do think I really like the descriptive language of each of these.
That's great. Yeah,
especially knowing them, like knowing them from the game is very like, oh fuck, that is so true. It does hit a little bit like from playing the game and seeing these characters is like, yeah, I fucking love Neve so fucking much. And it also sets up the choices that you've made in the game a little bit, you know?
Yeah, okay, I agree with that.
Because a lot of the game is choices that interact with a lot of things. So it's like, I think it's good for fan fiction writing in that you're saying, this is, you're doing something that a lot of writers have a struggle with, but you're doing it very easily, which is, I made a choice. And this is what this is going to be.
Yeah, these are going to be the consequences.
And here you go.
Yeah.
And Varric wasn't exactly helpful. Maybe you shouldn't have hoped for helpful advice when it comes to those matters. Varric was, after all, one of the most well-known smut authors of Thaydos and a little bit of an ass. When there wasn't life or death on the line, Rook groaned again, letting the pillow slip into his lap while pressing his fists into his eye sockets. This was so embarrassing. If you're done laughing at me, I'd really like some advice, he said, glaring at his mentor, who was currently wiping a tear away. Don't get your panties in a bunch, kid. Varric readjusted himself on his cot. I'm just messing with you. If it were me, I'd just be open about it and talk to them. Get your ass up and get on with it. I need a minute. This took out a lot of me. See you later. With that, he turned around, dismissing Rook without another word. You've got to be kidding me. I think you've gotten Varric's voice really well, because it is kind of how he talks.
Like kind of like
he's very like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like even after he's stabbed by Solos, he's like, that guy's still my friend. Like he's such a chill guy. I like that you've set him up to be a prolific smut author. I think that's funny.
Yeah, okay.
I think that's really good.
I will say, I don't think you're rushing necessarily through like this part of it.
Yeah.
But I do feel like a weird like timing issue with like just the get your ass up and get on with it. I need a minute. This took a lot out of me. See you later.
Yeah.
Like I do feel a little bit like that's bam, 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 bam.
Yeah. And I do feel like if you had elongated out the exposition and the characterization earlier.
Yeah.
And that you are, which the point of the waiter and the butler and butler and maid or butler and waiter dialogue or whatever it's called, is that you are injecting a lot of exposition into a story in a way that is kind of tricking the audience into not knowing that it's exposition.
Yeah.
Because that's the trouble with exposition is you have to give it.
Yeah.
For it to make sense, but people really don't. People are really sensitive to overhearing exposition.
Yeah.
Which is like, like seeing it, you open a book and then you see a map. People automatically are like, oh, Jesus Christ. And it's like you have to trick people into wanting to look at the map, which sucks.
No, yeah.
And it's there. You're at a disadvantage with certain types of people if you really do want, unless you're just writing it for like a niche audience that loves maps or something.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But yeah,
I think maybe the another thing, and this is like a weird, I'm not gonna say hyper criticism, but I think it's for me at least, one of the hardest things in writing is not having what feels like a character abruptly walk away from something.
Oh, I feel you.
That's kind of maybe the vibe I have with it. And I think the reason why it feels abrupt is because of that speed of like, I just dumped a bunch of information. All right, I'm leaving.
Right.
Bye. Just gonna get out.
My job here was to give you information.
And now I'm leaving.
And now I'm gone. And I think he's been stabbed, so it could just be he falls asleep.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? It could be a lot of different things. I think in the game, he does say this, where he's like, I gotta chill. I've been stabbed. Or your character, I don't remember it. You can choose what your character says and the way that your character interacts with people. So I'm not sure exactly if this is one of the things that they literally say in the game.
Yeah.
Which I will say the game has been criticized for having not great writing. So that's a part of it.
So good news to the person who wrote this.
It's not your fault. Not your fault.
Not your fault on this one.
But I mean, obviously the writing though of the game was good enough that it has fan fiction written of it. You know what I mean?
No, I agree with that.
So it's like, I don't know. I don't agree with all the criticisms of it. Like a lot of people say that like they oversay things. And I think, but also like the story of the game is kind of complicated enough that you need to oversay things.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Okay, that's fair.
But I think in my game it was like, well, I'll leave you be. Like I remember my character being like, well, I'll let you rest. I think. And I think that's a good point.
Because, it then gives agency in the game, at least to you.
Yeah.
As opposed to someone else.
Which if your rook is more of a little needy or something, then you maybe don't want to do that. But
if you do it, though, what you could do is like show frustration when like needs aren't being met and being like, fine, I'll just go, like. And
it could, if you're going down the route of like, they're a person that is having trouble communicating.
Yeah.
It could be they're internally like, oh, this isn't going to work out.
Yeah.
And like counting their eggs before they've hatched kind of things. Where, well, the opposite of that, I guess, where you're like counting their hatched eggs before they've egged.
Shooting your eggs after they've hatched.
Shooting
chickens for fun? Is that what you mean?
Killing all your chickens before they lay the eggs? I don't know.
Which came first, the chicken or the gun? Yeah.
Oh no, an egg! Then you stomp on it before it becomes a chicken?
Yeah.
I don't know. No, it could be like, this isn't going to work out. I'm just going to brood internally.
Yeah.
By Varric, rest up, you dummy. Because I think that was the way I was going with my character, where I think whichever person I was trying to date was hurt or something. And so then I was like, no, you rest. And then I shot myself in the foot by not having time with them later.
Yeah.
By being like, make sure that you rest because you're hurt and I care about you so much. And I was like, oh no. Oops. So I just kind of hurt them and then said, fuck off.
Yeah, get the fuck out of my face.
Oh, I'm doing so good.
Yeah, but anyway, okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, next up. When he stormed out of the infirmary, Val was fuming, embarrassed, and more messed up than before. What the hell was Varric thinking? Just talk to them. As if he didn't think of that beforehand. Even when getting rid of that squad of Venatori on the roofs didn't calm down his rage, he was a tornado of blades and lightning. Shocking, slashing, stabbing, ducking, shocking. Of course, talking is technically the best solution, but how the fuck was he supposed to do that?
Is shocking twice supposed to be like that? I assume, I'm going to assume,
yeah. Going face to face with everybody individually and risking getting cut down one after another? No way. What about a meeting with everyone, pulling out the tooth at once without prolonging it by chipping away at it? But what if they all cut him down anyways and he couldn't look them in the eyes again? Stupid, stupid, stupid.
I think the only thing formatting wise, I do think I get why you have just talk to them like separate on its own.
Yeah.
But I do think it would still be impactful if it was just part of a paragraph, like these first 4 paragraphs, like from when he stormed to lightning.
Yeah.
I think that you can just have that all be one block of text.
Yeah, I think it'll make it clearer what you're trying to, whether or not it's just talk to them or Varric's literal voice, like just talk to them.
Yeah.
And he's arguing with the memory of what just happened.
Yeah, like even saying something like, because I feel like if you say that and then like you say something along the lines of like the words kept repeating in the head. Yeah.
Like you could do a lot of different characterization with that for sure.
Other than that, I'm not really nothing so apparent that I'm like, we gotta get into this right now.
Yeah. I think it definitely I think we were right before about the characterization of Varric for sure. I think you got Varric's voice for like really well. I do think though we were right in that you could have done more characterization of Rook, because now I'm like, wow, he really was mad. I'm like a little shocked he was that mad.
Yeah, I don't know enough about Rook right now, I guess.
Yeah.
Like I do think I need a little bit more going in. But then again, if we're assuming
you learn that along the way, you know?
Yeah, so but okay,
Yeah. Rook behind, Spike growled. Val fade-stepped 2 feet behind his former location, grabbed the scythe-wielding Venatori's jaw from behind, thrust his mage knife through the visor right into the attacker's eye, and twisted it. Thanks, bud, he yelled while pulling the knife back out. Fuck, Val, focus. It's not going to help anybody if you get taken down because you worry about who's going to take your pants down or not. Shaking his head slightly, he looked around, taking in the situation. Lucanus and Spite were just finishing up the mage, while Neve approached them, waiting until she could start looking for orders. Rook could see that she was having a pain episode and tried not to let anybody know. He knew that he is no better, but still, she didn't need to go that far over her limits than necessary. With a sigh, he wiped off his blade before sheathing it and approached her. I don't know about you, he offered his arm, but I really think we earned a warm, comfortable bath today, don't you think? You could have told me that today. You could have told me that today wasn't a good day. He hoped his body language carried his thoughts.
I will say, just for clarity, for definitely not me, I'm not an idiot.
Yeah.
I do think whenever you are referencing the internal thoughts, I do think you should say Val thought, even if you're like in the first one where it's like fuck Val focus.
Yeah.
I do think maybe not saying Val focus, but like having like another like Val does an action so the reader recognizes that this is Val thinking.
I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm like if it's italics, I do think it's internal for some reason.
I just think the clarity like would help.
Yeah.
Is my main point.
Yeah.
Like I think that's the thing though, right? Like you're making an assumption at that point.
Yeah.
It's better, I think, when it comes to the formatting of something, not having the reader have to make an assumption.
I think it's good in like communication interpersonally, but I think in art there are some. It's very valuable to rely on people's assumptions. You know what I mean?
Okay, fair enough then. Yeah.
Yeah, because then what if you have a character that can like put people's thoughts into the thing? If you said Val thought, you set it yourself up to be
I'm not thinking like Val thought like that be the literal thing. I'm just saying have an action that Val does after that like thing to separate it a little bit. Like fuck Val focus. She shakes his head or something. Like you know, like some shit like that.
Yeah, like you juxtapose the inner and the outer.
Yes. How about that? Yeah.
I think that's valid.
I think that would add more to it, I guess.
Yeah.
Is my thing.
For sure. I didn't know that we were in action also. Like,
can I say real quick, I was kind of surprised, like you brought up Spite, like the character.
I think there's a I think one of the characters has a skull, and I think the skull's name is Spite.
Yeah, because I will say I am mildly confused because it feels like Spite came up out of nowhere.
I think
in
earlier,
this, at least,
when we did the shocking, slashing, stabbing, ducking, shocking, I think that the reason why I think shocking is supposed to be there is because in the game there's like get into like a routine of your actions where I press this to do that, and then I do this to do that, and then if I put them together, then they do this, and blah, 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 and it becomes like a repetitive thing. So I think it's a good way to describe we're in action mode now. But I thought because the shocking, slashing, stabbing, ducking, shocking, for some reason I thought that was a memory.
Yeah, or I thought like it was a thinking of what you were going to do, not that you were literally in that moment doing all of those. Yeah.
And so I think I agree a little bit about the clarification of it. And then I was like, oh, we are in action right now. Like he just walked outside and then was doing the thing.
Which, yeah, if that's the case, I would probably go ahead and describe I would describe the action. I would describe the scenery of outside.
Yeah.
Describe that there's something more than just like your regular day-to-day actions. Like I need to see the chaos.
And I think you can still do that while being like the sort of superhero 9 to 5 of beating up bad guys.
Yeah, you can still do that.
You still have that vibe.
Because then you still have the juxtaposition there of like all this crazy shit's happening and your character's just like
inside
another
like,
day.
Fuck my love life. Oh my God. And then you walk outside and you beat up all these, you like one-shot all these guys with no problem. Yeah. And then you turn around and then you're like, do you want to take a bath with me, hot, sexy lady? Yeah. You know, like I think that's great. I think you could do that.
But okay, yeah.
He hoped his body language carried his thoughts. With an exhausted smirk, she took his elbow and adjusted her weight off of her prosthetic leg. Through the thick metallic odor of coagulating blood, he could smell the earthy, pungent aroma of tobacco, mixed with a slight hint of peppermint. The mixture released butterflies in his stomach and made the tips of his ears blush. There it was, a glimpse of her smile. Neve's side, I guess I was hoping to keep it off until tomorrow when we don't have a wagon load of things to do. She looked at Val with a combination of thankfulness, pain, and shame. Rook put his other hand reassuringly over Neve's arm, hooked in his own. They both looked towards Lucanus, browsing the dead mage's personal belongings without any luck. The crow frowned, face cold and sharp, his coffee-browned eyes black as ink as he ruffled through the robes of his latest kill. That sharpness, the cold rage and frustration hiding behind those furrowed brows. A deep breath, a clap on his thighs, and Lucanus was up again.
Yeah, so I like the descriptions that you have for the characters.
This is fucking awesome.
It's good. I think that's why I feel like there isn't that much about the scenery.
I mean, yeah.
The setting. That's the one thing I'm missing right now.
Yeah, and I think maybe that's relying on... Because the setting is so vibrant in the game. I can see it because I've played the game.
Yeah.
Like, I'd see the colors in my brain.
And that's the other thing where, like, I know I'm being kind of like a pedantic asshole saying that because I know going in 99% of your audience is going to. Yeah.
But I think, too, if you describe it, you can give off, like, a beautiful... Like, your descriptions are so good.
Yeah.
I want to know how you would describe the scenery. Because then it's going to change the mood of what's going on.
Because if you're also your character's reacting to the scenery, we get more into the character, like, we recognize more.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, the good news right now is my complaint is more. I want more, which is the best complaint you can ever get.
Yeah.
So you're welcome.
Like, can you imagine writing something and people being like, less?
Let's bring it back a little bit, bud.
Let's not do this. Like, that would suck. This is like, holy crap, do that, but the whole time. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Holy crap. Nothing we haven't already found before. Not hiding his dismay anymore, the left corner of his mouth slid down. Suddenly, Lucanus's head snapped to the side. Spite. Neve and Valentino waited a moment to let the demon say his piece. Don't you dare. Okay, it sounded like Spite was thinking about doing some mischief. The amused humming the demon generated through the weave of magical energy put a smile on Rook's face. Was Lucanus blushing? It was probably just the light. Let's update Tia and get back to the lighthouse. Maybe he could talk to her later. She'd probably not tell Viago, right? I think that's good. I think that is good.
Okay, yeah.
I think it's a good, like, especially because it's about, I'm in love with literally every romantic character in the game.
Yeah.
Putting the names in. And I'm a big proponent. People don't like it in fantasy, and I think you just got to read more fantasy and get used to it, because that's how every fantasy novel or like story does it, where they say, well, what about this? Because it's not realistic in a fantasy world for people to say, oh yes, this is Shanti, goddess of earth. No, they say, oh, pray, thank God. They would say, thank Shanti.
Yeah. They
wouldn't say, oh, fucking, oh yeah, that's just Willie the shopkeep's cow. He loves his cows. Willard Jameson II, the shopkeep. Shopkeep of this current town.
There is a limit, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be like, oh yeah, that's probably Willie's cow.
Yeah, no, I feel that, yeah.
Willie and his cows, he's going, there's a limit there, and I think it's... you have a specific purpose for it, and I think that's good.
No, that's fair. I agree with that.
And I'm a proponent of that. I think,
yeah, because I feel like with that too specifically, I feel like when you're writing in that type of way, you wouldn't have the especially if you're writing with the perspective of you're reading a character's thoughts and that's the dialogue as opposed to you being a narrator.
Yeah,
because like if you're a narrator, you don't have the audience, or not the audience, you don't have the character say shit. But like if someone says, oh, Willie, that's probably Willie's. Afterwards, you can write Willie the 30th. Yeah, third person versus first.
Or second, yeah. So I think, that's something that is really good. And I think also, I like the way that you play with that too, where some of it is an internal and some of it is an external.
Yeah.
I like that because it feels very personable to Valentino. Like, how we were saying before, we wanted more characterization of Valentino.
Yeah.
That we're getting it. here, which I think you're solving the problem already, which is the problem of every, like, I feel like first chapter of a fan fiction is now who's the player character. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who are they? What are their things? Blah, blah, blah. And I do really like that you take a lot of stances with the player character instead of just making them like a bland everyman that you can project on. It makes it like this is a personal story that means a lot to you.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And I think that's awesome. I think that's what fan fiction's all about.
Yeah. And I think, all my advice, I guess, with this segment, what I'm trying to do more than anything else, I'm not trying to tell you how to write.
No, these are things that these are tools that you can have to elevate it.
Yeah. And because I feel like when I give this advice, my main thing is if you do what I'm saying, you're going to get more experience writing.
Right.
And I think that's the more important thing here right now for me, at least.
Yeah. And that's why I think also I like doing this, because then we give tools to people who write.
Yeah.
Which neither of us are experts, but we're people that we see media a lot, and
I
we
resent
see
that.
things.
I am an expert, Sarah.
Josh is an expert. I'm not an expert.
I have a literal degree
you have a literal
from high
degree
school.
From high school degree in writing. Okay.
Sarah.
No, but I think, we critique media all the time. I don't think we're experts at all, and you definitely do not have to take any of this. Take it all with a pinch of salt for sure. But these are hopefully not things that you have to do. These are tools that you could use in the future. Like, try them out. Why not? And see if you like it better than what you've written before.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
And if you like what you've written before better than that, then don't do it.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Tell us to fuck off. Who cares? We didn't even know what the REI camping store was from the last fan fiction we read. We thought it was a tornado system. Because we're fucking idiots.
We're going to give the one Reddit podcast that's in the flattest area in the world. Yeah. We're going to reference a camping hiking store. And those two cocksuckers are just going to have to deal. Are just going to have to fucking deal.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Could I have Googled it? Yeah, sure.
I'm not gonna.
Go fuck yourself.
We did Google it. I feel like we looked it up, but I couldn't find it, that it was a camping hiking store.
Because it's like, Google's like, you don't fucking need this.
Google's like, you want me to do my job? No.
Yeah. I can't help you with that. Instead, can I help you out with some...
help you out with some other bullshit?
Gemini pouring water on this. Sorry, continue.
Yeah, here are just the notes for the chapter, and then this will be done. Hey y'all, this is my first time writing fan fiction. To be honest, the first time I've written any kind of story since high school. You did a fucking great job.
Yeah, you did good. Yeah.
I hope you liked it so far. If some sentences feel a bit odd, English is only my second language, and we don't beta read in this household. Is funny as hell. I think it's baller. I think you should keep writing for sure.
Maybe do beta read though. Maybe I know it's
No, fuck it.
What is it?
Fuck it, post it.
Well, I mean, no. I mean, still post it, but I mean, like. My thing with that, okay, trying to become a better writer, if that's what your goal is, you're gonna have to reread your shit.
No, write for fun and post it anyway. Who gives a shit?
Listen, do you want to get a Penguin publishing deal or not?
No. Who gives a fuck about Penguin publishing?
I need a candy cigarette so I can get into this agent mode that I'm always getting in with this. Fucking I'm
a big proponent of do shit as a hobby and post it online so that other people want to do shit as a hobby.
All right, that's fair.
Not everything's for money, Joshua. Not everything's for getting big bucks.
Yeah, listen, hey, I'm just putting the idea out there.
Sometimes people just want to fucking write to write, you know what I mean? Plus also a lot of the sentences were so immaculately constructed.
No, yeah, you're fine. Yeah, like you're chill.
Like yeah.
No, I did like it. Yeah.
Very and again, powerful sentences.
Yeah. I just wish I had more around the characters as opposed to just the characters having the bulk of descriptions. Yeah.
Which I feel like if you iterated over it, you would.
Yeah. So what you're saying is if they beta read it, they would have.
This is a beta read. Fuck it.
That's fair.
I don't even know what the fuck that is. What is a beta read?
That's not an omega read. That's for sure.
You should Sigma read this.
Dude, Sigma read. Yeah,
Sigma
dude.
balls. Oh, shit. No,
I
whatever.
like it, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you want to send us your fan fiction, so we can just fucking destroy it like we just did.
Subscribe to the freaking Patreon.
And there's a form on there, yeah.
And if you want to read more of this fan fiction, it's in the link down below.
Yes, I will have it linked down below for you. And because I think there's like 2 more chapters at least.
I have no clue. But if there's more, or if you want to read more of this person's writing, they're in jest on AO3.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. But yeah, I think that's good. You want to go to fucking ads, dude?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Bye-bye.
Welcome to the ad break.
Hello.
Hey, are you enjoying this podcast so far?
Hey, I think I am.
Hey, then you better like, comment, subscribe, hit the gosh darn bell, rate us 5 stars on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
Yeah.
Share the motherfucking podcast. Hype the video on YouTube. You know the good shit.
Whoa.
But if you want to help the podcast financially, there are a couple ways to do it. I'm going to start this week.
How do I support the podcast?
buymeacoffee.com/APWSTR is our first way to do it. If you want to leave us a one-time tip, it's $3 a coffee. You can buy as many as you want, and you can leave a little message and we'll read it on the podcast.
Oh, okay.
As long as it's not racist, homophobic, transphobic.
Anything bad, too much personal information.
Yeah. But we have a couple coffees this week. Thank you all very much.
Thank you.
Aiden, they, them bought 3 coffees. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
I'm currently behind on the podcast, and I'm listening to episode 271 and realize it's been a while since I've sent a coffee.
Oh, thank you.
But I've moved over 1,500 miles from my hometown to the Midwest for a job, which has been going well.
Oh, nice.
I also met my partner here, who I love dearly, and even though we haven't been dating long, I truly hope I get to spend the rest of my life with them.
No.
Anyway, I'm also really excited that you're reading fanfic again.
Yeah.
I have a meta-analysis on Takopi's Original Sin, an anime that came out last year. I would love for you to read when I maybe finish the goddamn thing.
Hell yeah.
I love starting fanfics and abandoning them, apparently, so maybe I'll finally finish it and send it your way.
Yes.
I do recommend Takopi's Original Sin, but it deals with heavy topics like abuse and suicide in graphic ways. If you think it'll trigger you, maybe don't do that to yourself, but the animation is incredible and the story is horrifically beautiful in ways I just like my content to be.
Hell yeah.
Anyways, I hope you all are well, and I hope to catch up on the podcast soon. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. That sounds
Thank you
good.
very much, yeah.
Yeah, you'll like this episode because there's more fan fiction in it.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. I will say, if it's very graphic, I'm going to back up.
Yeah. You've been doing the book club lately, and we read Parable of the... Well, by we, I mean you read Parable of the Sower, Octavia Butler.
Yeah, that's a heavy book. That's a heavy book.
I didn't because I was doing a lot of other stuff, but then also people started talking about the heavy topics in the book channel, and I was like, whoops. Oops.
Oopsies.
Yeah, that would fuck me up for sure. Eventually I will, because I hear about it a lot, and I think it should be good, but pushing myself to do it probably is not the best.
Yeah, like forcing yourself. Yeah, I get that.
It sounds really cool, though.
Yeah.
And also, somebody else mentioned in the last time we did fan fiction that they were like, is it just fan fiction, or is it just like any writing? And I was like, send it.
Fuck it, yeah.
Fuck it. I don't give a shit. Just send it in, even if it's asking for fan fiction in the forum. Just fucking put it in. Who cares?
Yeah.
I'll read it. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
It's probably easier to explain than fan fiction.
Honestly, yeah, true.
Yeah. But yeah, that sounds really fun. If it's a manga, I might look at it too, because I like different art styles like that. I like looking at that.
I feel that. But yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Someone bought a coffee. Thank you very much.
Thanks, someone.
You're out there. Where are you?
Who
are you? Hi, guys. I love you so much.
Hello.
On this week's episode, Sarah said she quit her job because they were forcing AI on her.
Yes.
I am an accountant. Yes, like Sarah's mom, Rip. And sometimes I feel crazy because everyone around me loves ChatGPT and makes me feel like an asshole for speaking up about being anti-AI.
That's crazy.
Love you guys. I'm so proud I could cry over Sarah sticking to her morals about this shit. Stars emoji. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. That felt very... It was a lot of money to give up to, because it was like one of those jobs where you work... It wasn't like a lot... It was a contracted period. So it was like I was going to work on tax day, and then I would get like $1,000. So then giving it up was like, oh.
Yeah, it's like that is a pretty decent amount of money.
Yeah. But we're better off, honestly.
I think so too. Yeah. I mean, we're going to focus more on the podcast, which that's the real moneymaker.
Yeah, and I'm doing other stuff that eventually will get monetized. So it's like, it's just we needed an influx of cash now, and I don't always like going to the show and being like, give us money. So I like to... Josh likes it.
I love it.
If we're doing that, it's always Josh's idea. Josh is the one pushing the sales. I just do the assets, honestly.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, yeah.
But I don't like to do it too much because I know that stuff's hard for everybody.
Yeah.
and also sometimes I feel like I operate better when I have a little side project going on. You know, like a little side job too. So, dude, here I got an email. I got rejected from that photography thing.
Really? That
Which
sucks.
is crazy because my photos were mint, dude. What the fuck? But yeah, no, it was good stuff.
But yeah, thank you very much, though. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Luna bought a coffee. Thank you.
Thank you.
All caps for this up until the emoji. Sarah and Josh, please, I got the Patreon, but it won't let me into the Discord. Crying, smiling with a tear emoji.
We responded to their message.
We did respond, yes.
Okay.
Also love y'all.
No, love y'all too. If you're in the Patreon and you want to be in the Discord and you don't know how to do it, just message us and we'll respond back.
And we'll send you a link. Yes. But I did respond to this person on Patreon and sent them the link. So yeah.
You don't have to send us copies.
I didn't. You can. I mean, you want to send us copies.
If you want to, you can.
I did not. What is it? It would have been really funny though if I had accidentally responded on the Buy Me a Coffee, because I responded to them saying like, "We messaged you on Patreon," but I think it would have been funny if I was like, "Here you go," and it was just public for
everyone. Yeah, that's awesome.
But yeah, thank you very much for that. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
And we'll talk about the Patreon in just a second, but we got one more coffee.
Oh my god.
MJ bought 7 coffees. Thank you.
you.
Hello.
Hello.
I want to shout out Madison, the one who introduced me to this podcast. We both love the pod and chat about it every week. For her birthday this year, she asked me to buy you guys some coffee.
No, that's nice.
My big sis and biggest supporter, I love you and happy birthday. Oh, hell yeah.
Happy birthday, Madison.
Happy birthday, Madison. Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I do hope you have a good, but it's very magnanimous of you to say, for my birthday, give money to other people. That's very nice.
That's very nice.
That's extremely nice.
Dude, what if I like virtue signal like fucking, oh, so you didn't give it to like a charity?
I will say, I've seen Facebook, you know how they do the happy birthday thing on Facebook?
Yeah, they do.
People do that, like donate to this charity for my birthday. They have like it set up, and I actually do like that.
I think that's fair. Yeah.
Function. Yeah.
No, yeah, I feel that.
I think that's cute.
But yeah, happy birthday. Thank you very much for that.
Thank you.
Those were all our coffees this week. But again, buymeacoffee.com/APWSTR. One-time tip, $3 a coffee. Helps out a lot. Thank you all.
Thank you.
If you want to support us on a monthly or even, God forbid, yearly basis, you can go over to patreon.com/APWSTR.
Yeah.
There is, we talked about it, Discord access. Yeah. It's only exclusive. It's exclusive to patrons.
Yep.
We have exclusive content going out. We usually do warm-ups and when we're able to, and we put that out as its own thing.
We talked all about a game jam that we did not last week, but 2 weeks ago. And the concept of doing games and doing all that stuff. It was awesome.
Yeah. And there's also a book club that we are in.
Yes.
We did have a new book. I have not made the announcement yet, but I will make it later.
We got to do that.
Oopsies. But there is also, probably the best part, ad-free releases. You get access to an RSS feed that has no ads from Spotify.
Yeah.
No ads on YouTube. We make YouTube, you still get access to the YouTube videos.
Yes.
That's all down in the description. Patreon.com/APWSTR. It is $1, $3, $5, and $10 tiers get access to all of that. And the $5 and $10 tiers do get access to their names getting added into the end of the podcast.
Yeah, it's like a little thank you.
Yeah, so
kind of like a pay what you want. You get all the things, but then the 5 and 10s, you get your name. On the end of the show,
like producer or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You might make how about $50 producer one.
Yeah, $50 producer, and then you just get a credit on like IMDb.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
On the APWSTR IMDb page, which does exist.
Does it exist?
Yes.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, we have like whatever. It has like 300 episodes of the show, APWSTR. Fucking funny. We didn't know that we had an IMDb page?
I think I just haven't thought about it in a while. So
I gotta look it up again and see if it's still up.
Yeah.
But it's awesome.
Did they get my name right on like all the other shoots I've ever been on?
I have no clue.
Or they wrote Chinland with an I instead of a U.
Hold on, yeah. Doot. Podcast will save this relationship. Podcast series 29 to now. Episodes 252, so they're late.
Damn.
Browse episodes 8 years. Yeah.
Jesus. All right.
I don't know if we have our names on it. We got to get our names on it.
Yeah. Getting an IMDb Pro. Just
Dude, you could get 252 credits on your shit.
Let's fucking go, dude.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, thank you very much to those who are on Patreon. Patreon.com/APWSTR helps out a lot.
Yeah.
We also have, let us know if you are interested in a $50 producer.
That would be fucking awesome.
I don't know if you can actually call you a producer, but it's like, you know, those on Nebula where it's like they have the assistant producer like titles. Yeah, that's usually that's what I'm thinking.
The dropout super fan charge.
Yeah, exactly. If you want a super fan, we'll bump it up to 50.
I just want to give you money. Yeah.
Let us know if you want that.
Yeah.
I'll take it. Those are the main ways to support us financially. We also have other stuff like APWSTR Gaming. If you go subscribe there, it helps out a lot. I'm on Twitch, twitch.tv, guy nicknamed JC. Subscribing and following there helps out a lot.
I usually stream on APWSTR Gaming, but my mic fucking died. I don't know what the hell is going on, but it won't record sound on my computer anymore. So I can't stream on there, but the episodes will be coming out soon.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I think I might take this time then off streaming to focus on getting Dirty 20s back up.
Maybe. Oh, hell yeah. All right, cool.
I think.
But cool. Yeah, we also have mutual aid links down in the description if you want to talk about that, Sarah.
Yeah, Palestine, Congo, Sudan, Lebanon, Yemen, I think are all down there. And as well as various other charities over the years that we've just kind of compiled in our link tree. If you have something that you want to be put down in our link tree as well, in our mutual aid links, if that's something that you want, you can message me on Tumblr, that'soherein at tumblr.com. So that's that'soherein, THATSOHERON.tumblr.com. Yeah, also anti-ice links, red cards where you can print them out. It's red cards are when ice comes to your door, they have to hand over a warrant signed by a judge, not just some random ice paperwork that they wrote on with crayon and say, this lets me stamp all over your rights. And every single person has rights when it comes to ice, not just citizens. And they are little handy dandy cards you can give to your loved ones, and they translate it from English into various languages, not just Spanish, other languages as well.
Yeah.
So links to that, as well as other various ice links. I think we're still trying to get rid of Alligator Alcatraz.
Yeah, the link's still in there for that one.
Yeah, the Amnesty link is down there, so just spread awareness of that.
Yeah.
Because it's a concentration camp and it fucking sucks that it exists. Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much everything down below. We also have merch. I forgot about the merch.
Yes.
Merch is down below. Everything's inside of our link tree, but enjoy the rest of the episode. It's time for some Reddit stories.
Yeah, bye-bye.
See you there. Bye. Yeah, welcome to the Reddit segment, everybody.
Reddit. Reddit time.
For Rusty, it's been a week.
D&D Circle Jerk.
Oh, hell yeah.
I just came up with a hilarious new character concept.
God, no, this one's copy pasted, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Okay, good.
The tag is, does anyone else not use D12s?
What?
So basically, my new character is going to be a half-orc barbarian, and he's going to be super buff and super dumb.
Never heard of this one before.
Parentheses, obviously.
Okay, never mind.
That may sound like a super basic character, but stay tuned because it gets better. See, he's so dumb that he giggles. He thinks he's a wizard. And whenever he attacks, he will ha ha ha. I'm sorry. It's just too funny. I can barely hold my laughter.
I can picture this guy so fucking clearly in my head. It's not even funny.
He says, I cast fist. Ga ha 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 ha, be he ha ha he he ha 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 ha. Isn't it the funniest thing ever?
It's pretty funny. It's pretty good. Listen, hey, hold on, hey.
Because barbarians can't cast spells, but my barbarian does it anyways. Ha 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 ha. He casts spells by punching. He cast fist. He asks fist, cast fist, I cast fist. Also, when he sneaks, he just screams, you can't see me because us so scary and good at intimidate. Okay, sorry, I have to say this because I think it's going to be the name of the show, the episode today. Indimtidation. Indimtidation, and then 1-1 sees him, lol. Indimtidation.
Indimtidation.
That's what I want. Indimtidation.
I thank you, Sarah, for sending me the story
I'll
later.
Text it to you.
Text it to me. Holy shit.
Episode title: Indimtidation.
Dude, I can't wait to read that later and be like, "What the fuck is this?" And just delete it.
Yeah, I actually am gonna do this for a bit. I'm gonna message you right now. Indimtidation.
Okay, thank you. No, that is a unique character. I don't think anyone's ever thought of that before.
I've never heard of that before.
God, because it is one of those things where it's like, it's like such a basic ass person that you like some guy who thinks he's funny. Let's start there. And this is me, and we're talking about me right now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I love joke characters in D&D.
I like joke characters as well, but I think that's such a that's the first one that I think would come to mind to anybody.
Well, yeah, but whatever.
Yeah.
Here's my hot take though.
Oh, okay.
Because people always say, joke character, schmoke character. What, you're gonna like playing your joke characters 12 episodes in? 12,
you're
12
gonna,
sessions in.
20 years from now, you're gonna like that tattoo, huh?
Says Google Bunk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's everybody else has like really deep character arcs or something.
Yeah.
No, they don't. Let's be honest. Everybody else is fucking Tolkien.
No, they're not. No, let's listen.
Everyone else is in Lord of the Rings.
You can have a good story. Don't get me wrong. Have a good story. It's a good story between you guys and your friends.
Yeah.
But it's, it is the similar, like, dude, we're so good at D&D. We should make a D&D show, dude.
We should, well, not even. It's just like, so I only play serious D&D for serious people, where I only play like old school rules, all that stuff. Orcs are bad.
There's no
drows are bad.
There's no happiness or cheering at the table.
No. If slavery, everyone's slavery, racism's real. And I do think there's value in that. There has been like pushback by black influencers in the TTRPG space, where they're like, I actually do think like racism is a real thing.
No, I agree. Yeah.
And I think having it in fantasy is actually a good representation, because I can't comprehend a world without actually I think it was that bronze girl on Geek Enders, the last Geek Enders episode without Dodger, where she said like, I can't understand the concept of a world without racism, so why is it not in fantasy?
Interesting. Okay.
And it's like, I think if you want an escapism, that's fine, but I think if you want to have like an actual engaging with like conflict, I think racism is a real thing that exists, and you have to do it. And it's like, I think I think that's valid. That's something that, I mean, I'm a white person, you know what I mean?
No, I
can't say shit about it,
Yeah.
I think I have a problem with people that write racism into novels, where it seems like, what was the point?
Yeah, like you don't have a message for it.
No,
it
just is. This is what it is.
You know what racism is? Racism is the salt of stories.
And they're racist. And I do think a lot of white creators that put racism into their things are not thinking about it that deeply. I think they're just like, and honestly, I've been in enough D&D circles where, wouldn't it be funny if we were racist against this group of people?
You're telling me a bunch of stupid fucking crackers don't take racism seriously?
It's a weird point where, why is it in D&D where we're all sitting around and just because the creature that we're making fun of is a Koatoa, And then, someone's like, dude, we should make up slurs for this Koatoa. And it's like, oh, haha, slurs. And it's like, okay, and now I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah, I don't know.
But now
about
they're
this.
looking at me like it's not that serious.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
it's just a game.
Okay. But I'm not going to speak over anybody else, you know what I mean?
No, I get it.
I think there is value if you're doing very deeply serious stuff.
No, I agree with that.
But most people playing D&D, I would argue, are not sitting down having...
They're probably casual, like...
Even if you're setting out to do a really deep, serious story...
You're probably having fun. Like you're probably doing...
Point, yeah. It's not all very deep for show D&D, you know?
I feel like, even in like mainstream, like... views of D&D, it is very much like people trying to have a fun time, and like, because I mean, what's a good story? It's like you go through conflict and then you triumph, and I feel like you are in a good position in a D&D setting to celebrate a triumph. Yeah, and this is no longer about racism, but going back to the main point of having a quirky joke character, where the entire character is just based on a joke. And oh, are you still going to enjoy them after 12 sessions? Why not? Yeah. Why can't the main facetious part of this character be they're a joke character? Why can't they have a backstory? Yeah. And also, why can't that be funny? Yeah, I think you can have a lot of fun. You can go deeper for sure. Like a joke character isn't just the surface level.
Yeah.
You can definitely add on more to the joke as you play. I mean, it's a time fallacy, right? Where it's like, you know, and I mean, that's why I jokingly brought up like, oh, you're not going to, in 20 years when you're 60, are you going to really enjoy that tattoo? Are you?
And it's like, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
I like the stars from Super Mario Galaxy. I'm gonna keep my Lunas on my motherfucking chest.
Well, and it's gonna be
tramp stamp. That's good.
You gotta get that. Yeah.
Nope, not doing it. I'm not getting any tattoos. You guys do it.
That would that'd be really cute. A Luna tramp stamp. Are you fucking kidding me? Or like a fucking they would get like big sailor tattoos.
Yeah, and it's just
of women, and it's Rosalina.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yes, dude. Anyway, fucking
dude, instead of it being Calvin pissing, it's a Luna pissing.
Yeah, actually baller.
That might
baller
go hard.
Shit.
That
goes
might go
hard
fucking hard, dude.
Fuck. But no, yeah, it's like after a while, yeah, it's a Luna pissing on your fucking chin or whatever. But then after a while, you're gonna look back at it and be like, oh yeah, remember when I got that?
That was a funny story.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Now that's a memory of a time in my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And also, if you really wanted to get rid of it, you can now. We have the technology, Yeah. And if you really wanted to not stop playing a joke character, you have agency. You can
You're
stop.
an adult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who fucking cares?
Yeah. And if you want your character to all of a sudden get very serious, that's real.
Yeah.
That is also a little bit real. There are people that are joking as their external shell.
Now, when you do that, maybe not completely fuck up a train heist, and maybe I'd still be playing. I mean, someone would still be playing with other people right now.
He changed his entire he just changed his character.
That is
in
true.
Between.
Yeah.
There was no turn around. Now I'm a different guy.
Yeah.
I mean, this is something that I also disagree with, and I wonder if it's something that I disagree with because I haven't encountered it too much. Because maybe everyone I've ever met is good at D&D, or really bad in not this specific way. But I've never encountered. I don't understand when people are like, "That's not what that character would do."
Oh,
how do you know?
How do you know? Yeah,
you don't all anyone ever knows is our own internal self.
Yeah, it's not even like because I mean, like, if you were saying that, like, the only place like in a storytelling setting would be like if you're writing a spec script to prove that you can write other characters.
Yeah.
But this is just you and your friends.
Peter Griffin from Family Guy wouldn't say that to Meg. He hates Meg. He wouldn't turn around and have a serious
also,
moment.
This is
but also a little bit like, who knows?
Yeah, maybe
maybe he would.
Yeah,
I don't know. Why not? This is something where I think it is like you're limiting yourself too much.
Yeah,
creativity, especially in D&D, where it's like the whole point is you get together and you make stuff up.
Yeah, and you go on little adventures.
Yeah,
it's a theater of your fucking mind, dude. Yeah.
So I don't know. I think in defense of orc barbarian that casts fists and screams and intimidates at people when he's sneaking. Yeah, it can be funny after a while. Give him a headband of intellect and make him be like, oh my god. And all of a sudden, you're playing Algernon from Flowers for Algernon. And that's funny as fuck.
Dude, that's crazy.
This is the fault of the DM, not for being a bad DM. Nothing about that. For being a bad comedian.
There you go. Yeah.
You gotta open your mind up a little bit. And this is why you need a comedian DM.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'll keep the joke going.
Yeah, don't worry. Yeah.
It's a game of keep the balloon in the air.
Yeah.
Don't let it touch the ground.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Fucking, I do think, though, there is nothing more annoying than someone who thinks they're super fucking funny.
Yeah.
Like, I do think that there is a limit.
If it's
I don't know
not
if this is just,
hitting,
if it's not hitting, yeah.
Then it's like, oh, fuck. That sucks. But, I mean, you could argue there are people that don't think that we're funny. We think we're fucking hilarious.
I've never said I thought I was hilarious.
I think I'm funny.
All right, you have more confidence than me. Thanks for fucking outing that to everybody. You're welcome.
Instead of tearing me down, you could just say I admire that you have confidence and I don't.
I do admire that you have more confidence than I do not. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, salted.
Salted. Yeah.
We'll talk about this later. It's okay. I thought my sister texted me, and then I look, and it's Indimtidation. I'm not doing it in all caps. I might do it in all caps. We'll see how
you
I'm
do
feeling
it however
later.
you want.
I don't want to spoil what Reddit said about this, but Reddit did say everyone sucks here.
Okay, is that true or is this a fucking trap?
I don't know. I don't actually fucking know. Let's talk about it. Let's get into it.
Okay.
All right. Amazing title. Am I the asshole for insisting that a day is 24 hours and not 23 hours, 56 minutes?
What? And Reddit's like, you're a fucking asshole for saying that a day is 24 hours? Okay, I'm not going to say anything because people are going to, I don't know.
Let's see.
I don't know. I'm dumb. Okay, listen, I'm dumb.
All right. This turned into a way bigger argument than I expected. I was talking with a friend about something super basic, how long a day is. I said 24 hours because that's literally what we all use in daily life. Clocks, schedules, everything. But he started arguing that it's actually 23 hours, 56 minutes, because that's how long the Earth takes to rotate once relative to the stars.
Okay, I see.
I get what he's saying, sidereal versus solar, but it felt like he was just trying to be technically correct for the sake of it. I told him that a normal, quote, day is based on the sun, noon to noon, which is about 24 hours. And that's what people mean in real life. He kept insisting that I'm wrong and even said, I don't understand basic astronomy, which honestly annoyed me more than the argument itself. Now it's turned into this weird thing where he thinks I'm just objectively wrong, and I think he's overcomplicating something simple. Am I the asshole for sticking with 24 hours as the answer here?
Okay, yeah, I see why it's everybody's shitty here. But it's also like nobody's shitty here. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay, all right.
It's a little bit like you're both right.
Which is,
but you're also both wrong, you know?
Yeah.
It's a mixture of both.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
How do you view 24, like a day? Do you go like...
On my day-to-day, I do 24 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I will say...
It's because I don't understand basic astronomy. I think that is not even a diss on most people, because I don't think most people understand basic astronomy.
That's true.
We're not all fucking Galileo. We're walking around, going to work and going home and pooping and pissing and then going to bed.
Yeah.
And eating food and stuff. That's kind of it. And I think that's valid. And I think it's valid to shorthand matters. I think. But also, yeah, he is right. That is, I mean, unless that's the actual number. I don't know if that Reddit is probably like, that's not the real number. It's actually this in 5,000 milliseconds or something. Like, who knows?
Yeah, like, where's the...
We're probably rounding up at some point. Like, yeah, I don't know.
I just wonder, like, because my question is, how did this argument start? You know what I mean? Where it's like, why did...
Yeah, there's not enough information on why this is a big deal.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's good to know that a day is 23 hours and 56 minutes.
Big if true, yeah. I mean, okay, here's my thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we're talking about how long a day is, right? I think most people do default to 24 hours because that's what we use on the day-to-day.
Yeah.
So if I go my whole life thinking that, right?
Yeah, and then some guy shows up and says 23 hours, 56 minutes.
Am I not allowed to kill him? Am I not allowed to...
Yeah, I would say no, because that's illegal, yeah. You've also lived your whole life knowing that killing someone is illegal and wrong.
But
so that doesn't negate that.
But what
part.
if you lived in a stand your ground state, stand your day state like Florida?
This is the sunshine state, motherfucker.
I know how long a day
ain't 24 hours. That's awesome. That's awesome. No, I mean, I think if the person is genuinely, if it started by him being like, I'm genuinely upset everyone says 24 hours, or if it started with him being like, you know, it's actually 23 hours and 56 minutes. And then you were like, fuck you. Then, yeah, like. Yeah,
I would be surprised if he didn't go like, why fuck, I'm right, though. And then that starts an even deeper argument of.
And it's like, you're both right.
But.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're also both wrong because this shouldn't even be an argument. Yeah.
Yes.
I just think the title
is fucking funny amazing. As hell. Yeah.
So
No, I get it. Why did Reddit say everybody should hear?
I don't really know because the first comments are like not the asshole. I think it is because he's technically correct.
The 23 and 56 is technically
well, that's
correct.
the first comment. Okay, everyone should hear you're both being pedantic.
Yes, I agree.
All right, that's fair. Who's being more pedantic, though?
Do you think the 23, 56?
I think that one's being more pedantic.
I know that you are. But who's being more pedantic is the funniest thing I've ever fucking heard, because in itself it is pedantic. Yeah, but he's being more pedantic.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Yeah, but who cares? That is my point.
But it's not caring is pretty shallow, Sarah. All right, pretty shallow, and maybe even perhaps pedantic.
All right, okay. Here's my real argument, then. Okay. If you lived your whole life thinking everything was 24 hours, right?
Yeah.
And you lived your life around people that only thought everything was 24 hours, and then you met somebody and they said, "Why do we have leap day? That's fucking stupid. I hate this shit." And you didn't know why.
Yeah.
And nobody had the thought to say, well, maybe the day is not exactly correct.
Or a year's not exactly a year in the orbit, yeah.
Or even if you did know and you said, well, I think we're making up because it's not exactly correct, then somebody else would be like, what are you talking about? 24 hours, it adds up. So the math doesn't make sense. None of you have the knowledge
to
answer your problem. The point of science and the point of looking into stuff like this and determining what the actual amount is, the value in that is having the tools to navigate thoughts like this.
Yeah.
Which is why when new shit comes out and says, like, Pluto's not a planet anymore.
And then everyone's like,
fuck!
Fuck you, it is a planet.
Fuck you, it is! No.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be your response. It should be, oh, why?
Yeah, you should be curious as opposed to...
Yeah.
Confrontational, yeah.
What's funny as hell is we expect this of our YouTube content creators, but we don't expect this of each other when it comes to science and math.
Yeah, no.
And I think that's really funny.
Now we're all just a bunch of fucking Jerrys from Rick and Morty.
Yeah, it is like, that's not what it is. And I think there's a valid feeling of, I'm the common man. Don't I exist and I'm valid? And it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know how many scientists there are versus the common man?
They're
not a lot.
Endangered species almost.
Yeah.
Those scientists, yeah.
They do a good thing.
Yeah.
They're doing good shit. Motherfucker, we flew past the moon. We flew around the moon and people are pretending like it's not a big deal.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
Because we didn't land on it. When we didn't fucking
We used
need
to land on moons in my day.
Like, it's a cool thing. And I do think there are legitimate, like, the indigenous criticisms of it being colonization. I thought that was legitimate and interesting. But I think a lot of it is like, I don't get it. We didn't even land there. And I think that's stupid.
We just took a bunch of photos.
What's the point of photos?
Of the moon and Earth in the same, from a new angle that I've never really seen before.
Everybody should have their photo taken when they're a baby and never again. I guess is your point, maybe.
You better, when you get your smartphone, you better punch the shit out of the camera. You better get like brass knuckles with like the spikes in it.
You
and
better
just
throw it into the ocean as soon as you. Every smartphone is disposable, I guess.
You should go to CVS, buy all the Kodak disposable cameras, and just burn them so no one has the opportunity.
And definitely do not take a photo of the back of your head. You don't need it.
Yeah,
you don't need it. You
Never
don't need it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Back of your head fallacy. Sorry.
I think knowing more information is always good.
Yeah.
And also, I will say, if this is an autistic person, it is kind of hard sometimes to be like, well, but that is what it is.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. Okay, I agree with that.
It could have started as like him being like, well, here's a fact I know, and being like, no, and then him being like, but it is, though. It's true.
Yeah.
And I think one of the harshest and saddest, but also most useful lessons I've had to learn as a neurodivergent person who has ADHD and is likely also autistic is sometimes you just gotta let neurotypical people be. Or not even just neurotypical people, just anyone that's like no, that's not what my information is.
Yeah, you gotta let them.
You just gotta be like, okay,
sure,
and move on. But what sucks is you want to communicate because you like them so much.
Yeah.
But then, as you were communicating with them, they're getting angry, and you're like, I just wanted to talk to them. Why did I make them angry? And it is just because you're challenging them. You know?
Yeah.
That's something I've learned also doing this show. Is a lot of like, there's a lot of people that give us more information than we know because obviously we don't know everything.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are watching the show and responding with facts that they know, and they're very nice about it. And then there are some people that are like, how the fuck didn't you know about this? And are comes off maybe as aggressive.
Yeah.
And judgmental a little bit. But it is like, it's because I'm challenging their worldview that somebody like that exists and doesn't know. And that's what's making them angry.
Yeah.
And sometimes it can get very, very nasty, and I just block those people. But sometimes it is a little, it's on the edge, and it worries me because then I start thinking, am I so stupid I don't deserve to podcast? Maybe. But also, nobody gets to decide that other than me, unfortunately. It's still America, and I get to say whatever I want. My free speech.
Yeah.
You know? So, unfortunately, I'm going to keep yapping. You have the agency and the ability to turn it off if I make you mad, because I don't want to make you mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. I agree with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
that's my nuanced take.
That's 24 hours. Fuck you.
23:56. I know, I'm going to keep that in my back pocket for when I go on actually. Eventually.
Oh god, yeah, dude. Drop out.
That's a real that is a real actually question. It's gotta be.
Day 23 hours 56 minutes.
Is it wrong?
The first thing is Google like automatically using a calendar and being like, oh yeah, that's 0.997 of a day.
It's not so it just divided 23:56 by 24 and said that's not what it is.
Yeah.
Don't use AI, people.
A day. It's not even AI. It's just Google's calculator.
That's awesome.
Like, it's not even Gemini saying
it's just a Google calendar. That's
awesome.
Just
like, just make it a fucking, what's it called?
It's for people doing their hourly timesheets.
Yeah.
For clocking in and clocking
Making
out.
Making sure that they, fucking.
Doing their own math, yeah.
Yeah, SI day, sidereal day. Yeah, fucking. Yeah. It is apparently sidereal day is, well, actually, the person that said 23 hours, 56 minutes is wrong. It's 23 hours, 56 minutes, and 4 seconds.
That's what I'm saying.
So
it's probably 39 something something.
Yeah, and it's probably 0.9971.
I think the worst thing the guy did was say you don't know basic astronomy, because the guy did say, I know it's sidereal versus whatever, which I don't even know. So that to me, relative to my lack of knowledge about astronomy, means that he does know basic astronomy.
Yeah.
So at least you're factually wrong there if you want to play that game.
Yeah, fair.
So that's the most. But I don't view either of these crimes as worthy of locking you up and throwing away the key, because it's just a dumb argument.
All right, that's fair.
But it is, I get why you would put it on Reddit, because what else would you put on Reddit?
No, true, yeah. But yeah, solved it, man.
Yeah.
By the way, it's probably not sidereal. I know that. It's probably sidereal or whatever.
Sidereal sounds better, though.
Sidereal, man.
Oh, damn. I had one vent that was the word female. It was the title. And it got taken down.
Oh, that sucks. Oh, I don't even think you told me that title.
No, I did.
Oh, you did? Never mind.
It was a week ago, though. I get it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
All right. This one has an edit. I'm going to read the edit last, though.
Fair enough.
Because it wasn't there when I read it. Am I the asshole for asking a family with a small child to keep it down on a red-eye flight?
Okay.
Children in flights, red-eye.
Reddit. This is
it's a match made in heaven.
Bomb. Yeah. This is...
Everybody fucking loves posting about children crying on an airplane on Reddit, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I swear to God, if all of your stories are just...
Dude, that would be so funny. It was almost all D&D circle jerk, this one. I had like 3 D&D circle jerks. I had to rein myself back in.
Damn, man.
Caught a red-eye flight overseas and was seated next to a couple with a small child who inexplicably didn't fall asleep until 2 a.m. my time. This kid kept on talking loudly in complete sentences to her parents, and as a finicky sleeper, I finally got fed up and said to the mother, can we try and keep it down? And I'll do it in an angry one too, for the people that don't like OP. Can we try and keep it down? What about that? What do you think?
Mate.
Can we try and keep it down? And can we try and keep it down? Fucking idiot. You know? There's two. So you can do whichever one you like. The mother responded, are you serious right now? And are you serious right now? Those are the two for the mother.
Yeah.
Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? There's that one too.
Okay.
Anyway, and I replied, yes, I am. Or, yes, I am. And they proceeded to ignore me and let this kid talk loudly for another hour until they finally decided to conk out more than 3/4 through our flight. I think the sheer audacity and lack of consideration for other travelers is ridiculous, but am I missing something here? Babies, I understand. Kids with special needs, I understand. But kids who can engage in full, complete conversations? I'm failing to register why these parents can't ask their child to use their indoor voice. And then the emoji that's the like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, I'm not a parent. So was it within reason for me to make such a request, or am I the asshole? And then here's the edit. I had noise-canceling headphones and I could still hear the kid. Apparently, I need to double up on noise-canceling headphones and the earplugs next time. I'm still failing to register why this family wasn't entitled as fuck to be honest, but I can accept that I didn't approach the topic in the most diplomatic manner. Which I think,
I think that's fair.
I do think on a red-eye flight, the parents, the little.
Maybe a little bit.
I'm also not a parent, but it is like, you gotta do something.
Yeah, I get what you
mean.
mean.
A little something. The top comment is someone saying not the asshole, and people saying you're the assholes are crazy.
I don't necessarily agree with the idea that if you say you're the asshole, you're crazy. Well, because I mean,
they're saying, I said that they're a parent, right?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, never mind.
Actually, no, the OP?
No, the top comment.
Oh, okay,
that
sorry,
says
gotcha.
not the asshole is like, I'm a parent, and I think this is everyone saying you're the asshole.
Oh, okay,
wow.
sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I feel like, because I don't want to be a person that's like, you can't talk on a flight. You know what I mean?
But a red-eye flight over at 2 a.m.?
If you're going to talk, you better be in like hushed tones, I guess. If you do just kind of like open air, like, if nothing else, that's like, you're kind of breaking a social
there's
norm,
a social
contract.
Yeah. Which, I mean, yeah. That's gonna fuck people up.
Yeah,
it's like opening the thing and everybody gets blinded because of it's a nighttime flight,
or like and then the sun starts rising and it's right in your fucking face. Yeah, okay.
There are certain things that you shouldn't be doing. On a flight that are important for the people around you, and I do think I probably shouldn't.
Maybe rein the kid in, because I'm not even saying the kid needs to shut the fuck up. I don't even think
just,
that.
Hushed.
Yeah, like whispering.
Yeah,
which I feel like that's the norm. Yeah, because you're in a fucking tin can in the sky.
Yeah,
like any noise anyone makes,
and also
is gonna echo through
loud enough through noise canceling headphones is loud.
That is wild.
That is a little loud.
And because my first thought was, will noise canceling headphones work? Because I mean, quite honestly, like noise canceling headphones, even in general, like they're only really good for like background noise. You know what I mean? Like,
no, I've had noise canceling headphones where I can't hear shit.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess that's true. I feel like I can't hear.
I mean, I've had shitty noise canceling headphones.
I've had shitty. I think is what I'm learning right now.
Yeah, but like, I mean, I've had open back headphones as well, and everyone can hear what I'm listening to, and I can hear what everybody else is saying at all moments. But I guess, I mean, it depends on the headphones, it depends on the earplugs. I guess everybody should, it's a communal space, everybody should
be thinking about others.
Yeah, and I don't know the tone of voice in which OP said, or how obviously we weren't there. Depending on how much sass or stank was put on it, which is why I had multiple takes. Yeah,
because I will say, like, we're getting this from OP's perspective, so OP thinks of themselves as the hero in the story.
Right. It could be, and I do think that there's, language-wise, I think there is a less confrontational way to be like, can we keep it down?
Yeah, I think first words were, hey, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to get some sleep.
Right. I think I'm more on the side of it should be expected that if you are able to keep it down on a red-eye flight at 2 a.m., then I am more to put the blame on the person that's talking.
Yeah, that's fair.
Maybe if they don't know, or if there's some other, it could be like an invisible disability or something.
Yeah, true.
Who knows? Just because they're talking in complete sentences doesn't mean that they have awareness of social situations or something.
That's true. Yeah.
So who knows? I don't know. Maybe it's just something that they're not taught, which is why I don't put the blame on the kid. I put the blame on
parents for
not saying. But then also, who knows really what's going on? I think it's interesting to say that. I will say I do like that OP in the edit is like, I can see how I was a bit more confrontational.
Then, maybe not. Needed to be, yeah.
So I think it's like just a rough situation.
Yeah. And I mean, red eyes are going to be the fucking worst. So I get like you being at your lowest.
And travel. Pretty much expect anytime you're traveling or on vacation or around people that are traveling or on vacation, that they're going to be the worst versions of themselves.
Yeah.
From somebody that worked in hospitality. I knew that the people screaming at me and telling me to die were not bad people.
But I mean,
they're just having the worst week of their fucking life because they want to take their kids to Disney, and now they're never going to go back. Because Disney sucks. Sorry to say. Vacations suck. Disney sucks. It's nice to not work, but it's also like, Jesus Christ.
I don't know. Unless you have a VIP pass, you're going to fucking hate it. It's probably.
I'm always going to want to stay at home more than get on a plane, train, or automobile.
Yeah.
Because it sucks.
Fucking red eye, man.
Yeah. So who knows? It could be just the worst day in their life. And they're like, fuck it, I'm not going to tell my kid to shut the fuck up.
I need 10 seconds just to...
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
So I think there's a way to think about it for next time without overly flagellating yourself.
Here's the based solution to this that no one talks about.
Yeah.
Ban red-eye flights.
Don't get on a plane ever.
Never get on a plane.
Never get on a flight. Never leave your country. Never leave your house. Stay inside all the time.
YTA, you didn't call your congressman to get a high-speed rail network up and running, so this is kind of your fault, really.
YTA for trying to expand your horizons and see a different area of the world.
YTA, you flew to America.
Why does it sound like POV, you flew to America?
I don't know what I'm doing. Solved it?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know.
I don't know. Because flights suck, man.
Flights suck. It sucks being a baby on a plane. I mean, it's not a baby, it's a kid.
It's a kid, yeah.
But it's also like, I mean, your ears are popping. That shit's scary for me as an adult woman.
I think flying can still be scary, like, for anyone.
Yeah.
I feel like in the past year and a half, like, especially has been, like, pretty bad, you know?
It's two things. I don't think it's hard to be like, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to sleep.
Yeah.
And I also don't think it's hard to be like, hey, can we not? I understand what's going on, but we got to keep it down for others, honey. We got to be aware of others. And I'm more likely to be like, it's important to teach children to be aware of others and to be aware of their surroundings. Because I think, maybe I'm biased, I'm of the opinion not a lot of people think about that as an adult. And I think if we start teaching kids to be aware of others and to be aware of their community, I think that's good.
Yeah.
And there's a way to do it that isn't, shut the fuck up, Timmy, you know, so that in the future they're like, there's a way to do it that's not horrible.
Don't rule with fear. Like that's not gonna help anyone.
For sure.
God, Jesus.
But also get out of the doorways, stop standing at the top of the fucking stairs. Don't block an escalator. Lots of things. They don't stand in front of, if you're trying to get on a bus, let the people get off first. If you're trying to get on an elevator, let the people get off first.
Yeah.
Don't just bump into people and then get mad. If you're trying to get on a fucking train, let everyone get off first and then go in.
Leaving the Collective Soul concert and everyone just standing on the top of the steps was fucking crazy and annoying.
That shit is so insane. And as I get older, the more I'm like, holy crap, I'm gonna explode.
Yeah. Can we all fucking learn how to act in a society? Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Solved it, man.
Solved it.
I get it.
I get it.
Everyone's going through it. You know what I mean?
Everyone's going through it.
I feel like it's how most stories should end, you know?
Yeah.
Am I the asshole? My boyfriend planned a Disney trip. Okay. My mom gave me Disney gift cards for a graduation gift. I've been waiting to plan it so we weren't stretching our ass for pennies on a Disney trip. Going cheap is miserable. He planned and booked and bought everything without talking to me or confirming. We're going with the group, which I did not want to do.
Oh, no.
I've told him multiple times I want to wait and go just you and I. We've only been on one trip together in 3 years. He planned a 3-day trip. 1 day drive, 1 day at Disney, and 1 day drive back. So we drive up Friday night, no hotel? He wanted to stay with his family in their 1-bed apartment. Mind you, they have 4 people living there. No bed or couch for us. Then we'd stay the second night in a hotel and leave the next morning. I said no to staying at the family's and to see if there's another night we can book for. He booked a cheap hotel Friday without talking to me. He did not read the reviews. Red stained floors and walls, roaches, bed frames too small for bed. I said, screw that. I'll just book the hotel and pay for it or sleep in my car for real. Then I asked him what his budget was, as he's the one who planned everything. Doesn't have one.
Oh, no. no.
Isn't this such a keeper? So now I'm over here planning and budgeting a whole trip that I did not want to take or was ready to plan in the first place. Am I the asshole? He's making me feel bad for saying no after he made the plans without telling me, upset I made him cancel the nasty motel, then doesn't even have a budget for this Disney trip he planned. I don't know, I'm stressed out for a trip I wasn't ready for, and the way he's going about planning it is not how I imagined things. Please tell me, am I the a-hole or if I'm being spoiled? You're not being spoiled. That shit's crazy. What the fuck?
I think no, man. No, man. No.
Man,
no. I can't do it.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I already said earlier in the show, you couldn't pay me to just get in a car versus stay at home. So then to be like 1 day drive up, stay there, no hotel.
That's fucking crazy. I'm sorry.
Stay in a fucking 4-person, 1-bedroom apartment and then drive back home one day at Disney is like, and then it's like you want to do everything at Disney and you don't have time. So you're rushing.
Yeah.
Being rushed at Disney is also ass.
Yeah.
And
yes.
If that's the only thing you can do.
And if you want to try and make it work, make it work.
That's great.
I will say, too, I do think this one's specifically Disneyland.
Okay.
But however, that's still 2 theme parks 1 day that you're dealing with. That's kind of crazy.
That is a lot.
Yeah.
And we sound spoiled.
We do live in Florida.
Yeah. And so we've been there a lot because it's near us and stuff.
And it's the only thing to do on a Friday night.
Yeah. And if you are someone where it's so important to you that you would do this and you would have a great time, baller. There's a lot of people that would hate to have this experience when you could just wait and save up and have a better time.
Yes.
With vacations too, I really think you don't have to go top dollar, because top dollar is like a lot of money. But I'm not sleeping on people's couches anymore. I just refuse.
Yeah, I get that. I will say, a couple of years ago, we went to Universal for a staycation.
Yeah.
And we did one of the cheaper hotels. And it was
awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking awesome. Yeah. So, I don't know, especially if it's at Disney, there are, on-site cheaper hotels.
Yeah. Or, Airbnbs suck. Don't use Airbnb. But, a short-term rental or something.
Yeah. Something that was made for short-term rentals, not just some guy's house. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I mean, I just find it fascinating because, I think the charitable response in this is, don't ascribe malice to being a big fucking idiot, right? But
I'm glad you said it and I didn't, so people will stop saying that I'm nice to men.
Because you're welcome. First of all, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Second of all, because my thing is, I get the want, maybe because, and not to pat myself on the back, I'm a good person. I get the idea of like, I want to plan something for my partner, right? Like I want to do something that makes their life easier. Like I know that planning a trip is difficult. And however,
and there's also advice floating around there out on the internet that I wholeheartedly disagree with for men in relationships, in heterosexual relationships specifically, where it's like, don't, fellas, plan your girl's trip. Do it before she even asks, and she'll love you for it. Not 100% the case.
Sometimes it's actually good to talk to your partner to see what they want in a trip.
I'm a yapper. I like to plan. I like to do it. It's not a control thing. It's just, I want to make sure that we have a nice time so that we can enjoy each other.
Yeah.
And the trip.
Yeah.
And I would not, sometimes I am like, I don't like the let's go here and then I have to plan everything, but also I'm an adult and I will tell you.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
can we plan it together?
It's a communication thing.
Yeah.
Which that's the biggest issue in here is that there's no communication.
Yeah.
When it's a trip you want to do.
But for some reason there's this like idea that being a good boyfriend is just throw
shit at the wall.
Just throw like money at the situation without talking about it.
Which I will say the crazy part is like,
if you just
you're
take
not throwing money at the situation here too.
Yeah, that's the wrong phrasing. Sorry. Take the initiative and just do it. And that is, if you don't have money, take the initiative and just do it. And it's not his fault for not having money. If you talked to each other, there would be more money to go around.
Yeah, and you would be able to figure it out.
Plan out a time when you have more money, or you could save up for it.
Yeah.
And it feels like he's like, okay, we want to go on this trip. Let me just get it done quickly.
Yeah, what's the fastest way I can... Yeah, I don't want to think about this too much.
Which would piss me the fuck off. It's like, no, this is supposed to be a nice trip, especially because there's gift cards involved.
Yeah, because also, if you use those gift cards, like, you use them. Like, that's...
Yeah. And it's like, also, I mean, it's some people like that and some people don't, and obviously you don't, and that's fine. I mean, I think that's absolutely okay. I'm like you, so I'm more agitated about this than normal.
No, yeah.
Because if you said to me, Joshua... And sometimes this does happen not from you, but from people where they'll be like, oh yeah, there's a trip here. It's on the calendar.
I hate that too. Yeah.
Go here. I don't know if I'm going to have money for it. Oh, you're just going to sleep in the barn outside. Fucking no. I'm not doing that. I got a bad back. I'm fat. Oh yeah, we're just going to walk around for like 80 miles every day for 3 days. Are you down? No, I'm fat. No, I'm fat. Well, I already paid for your flight. Fuck you. What do you mean? I just spent a bunch of money.
You didn't ask me about this.
You didn't ask me about this. It's not, I shouldn't be forced to be grateful about something I didn't ask for.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Jesus, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I got shit going on that day. I do stuff. You can't just drag me along.
Nothing that's too important, not important for going one place, driving one day, staying at Disney one day, driving one more day, 2/3 of your vacation driving.
And it could be that he doesn't want to spend, maybe he thinks a good vacation time is 3 days. And that's valid, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's the Benjamin Franklin... Like Fish and Family or similar, they both get stale after 3 days or something.
But yeah, I've heard of that before. I don't know.
Something like that, where it's like, you stay with someone for like, I think there are vacations that are too long.
Yeah.
But that's also a communication thing. He just didn't say it. And I wonder if it is this advice going around of and it's like, do it for flowers. Like if you buy your girl flowers, put it in a vase with water and stuff and take the initiative to do
let
that.
It slowly die on its own. Yeah.
And do it so that she doesn't have to set it up, No,
that's fair. Yeah. I agree with that. Because that's also small scale. That's not
right. It's
requiring the movement of people and goods and
some people like surprises, and that's awesome.
Yeah.
But I think the point is you need to know your partner first before you do it.
Yeah, because if you're gonna surprise someone that doesn't want to go on a trip with a trip, Or someone with a trip that they want to go on, but you're like, fuck it. We'll get the fucking super motel that's 10 miles out from Disney.
We're going to go to the Red Roof Inn.
We're going to go to Red Roof Inn.
The reason they call it the Red Roof Inn is the red staining on the ceiling and walls.
Red Roachin, fucking, yeah. And also, we're going to be with a group. We're going to be a bunch of randos. Who knows?
And it's I always say this, and it's something that's so funny to think about because I love teenage me doing this.
Yeah.
Is the first ever somebody ever asked me out. It was a complete stranger. A guy came up to me and said, "Hey, can I get your number?" And I was like, I guess this is how relationships happen. And this was in high school. There was another student, and so he gave me his phone number, and he was texting me, and we were texting back and forth. I'd never seen him before in my fucking life. And I honestly think he was just doing that thing that's like, just go up and ask people.
Oh, yeah,
out.
and see, like...
So I don't even think he was like, had a crush on me, like he had seen me around. I think he just legitimately was like, let me go out to this girl, and I feel like I have to ask a girl out because I'm in high school.
So I gotta be in a relationship, yeah.
Yeah, so he did that, and then we were texting, and then the next morning at 5:30 a.m., he texts me, "Good morning. Do you want to be my girlfriend?" And I said, "No, we obviously do not. We're not compatible." And then I blocked him, and I never saw him again because I knew that whoever I'm going to fall in love with for the rest of my life is not going to be up and texting me at 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah, that's a little too early for my taste. A little too early for my blood.
I was up, and I
didn't
was
wanna be
awake.
up. Yeah, like...
I wasn't up because of the text. It was just, I'm not ready for a good morning text at 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the bitch from hell. I'm gonna be a hell bitch at 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I get that. It's pretty big incompatibility, man.
Yeah, yes. We would never work. I'm sorry.
What if it was at 6 o'clock?
Still no. It's 3 p.m.
6:01? Let's just
to
go down the time.
3:30 p.m. and that's it.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, that's
Gotta
when
be
I'm
the
open
PM.
for texts.
I feel that, man.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, break up with your boyfriend, I think, is my main point.
Yeah, figure out if he just thinks he's doing a good thing or if he just wants to get it over with and he's checked out of the relationship or not.
Jesus, yeah.
Yeah.
Solved it.
Woo! The shit is awesome.
Oh, hell yeah.
My nearly 60-year-old dad has fallen in with a bad crowd.
I am just imagining like a bunch of old guys in like black leather jackets.
Yeah.
Like, but still like they have their canes and they're just like slowly getting
60
to the...
is not that old. I'm not going to get dunked on for that again.
Fair. Sorry. Okay.
My dad started going to the pub a lot more lately, and I was actually quite happy at first because it sounded like he's finally made some new friends.
That's good.
He kept mentioning the boys, like he's 22 again. There's one called Marcus who, by all accounts, sounds a bit rough. My dad says he's all right once you get to know him, which is never reassuring.
Yeah, no, that's... Yeah. I'm going to be honest with you. If you have to preemptively warn me about someone you're about to introduce me to, I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave the place.
I get it. Anyway, recently, my dad's been coming in late, like properly late. And a couple of times now, he's just casually said they all went egging after the pub.
First of all, are you staying up late with the lamp? Like,
I know, right?
Where have you been, Dad? And egging? I assume that means throwing eggs at people's houses. Isn't that what that is?
Egging, as in throwing eggs at houses.
You guys are 60. You can't be doing that. You guys.
These are men in their late 50s.
I told my dad to stop doing it.
The first time I thought he was joking, but he fully doubled down and even started telling me which street they went to. Like it
Why? You don't tell people where you did the crime. If you rob a bank, don't say you just robbed the Wells Fargo on 17th Street.
So awesome.
And 7th Ave. Like, you can't just be doing this, man.
The first time I thought he was joking, but he fully doubled down and even started telling me which street they went to like it was a normal hobby.
Yeah, you know, in between my woodworking and fishing, I just go egg with the boys.
Apparently Marcus is usually the one suggesting it.
Oh, really? The one you've warned me about.
Which tracks because he sounds like a bad influence. This one tickles me, man. What do I do in this situation? Should I just let him enjoy his new friendship group? What if he gets arrested?
yeah, what if he gets arrested?
Okay, all right, okay. Here's the edit for everyone.
Okay.
Thanks for all your comments. There is absolutely nothing cognitively wrong with him, so we're allowed to laugh.
Good. Okay. Thank you. Yeah.
He's always enjoyed a laugh and a few drinks, but hadn't been going out much since COVID. I guess he's just enjoying himself again, but still concerned he's hanging out with some of the rougher blokes in the town.
Yes.
And the top comment is, at least he can't get pregnant.
Hey, listen. Hey.
The second top comment is, he's trying real hard though. Oh,
Jesus,
fuck.
dude. These are all men in their late 50s.
Man, I'm crying. Oh, it's so awesome.
Why are we all in such a rush to relive our youths when our youths actually sucked and no one wants to admit that?
I mean, we're in a rush to relive the good parts, yeah.
I guess so, yeah.
I mean, because everything sucks.
Okay, yeah, fair. Yeah.
That's why everybody wants to relive their youth, you know? Like, shit, man. We just went to a Collective Soul concert.
Yeah,
we just watched a lot of people reliving their youth.
Dressed like me, a 26-year-old, yeah.
Yeah.
No, fucking, God, that's so fucking funny. Like, just, next thing you know,
no, I did it. I went to this street.
Did it. I fucking...
The second,
dude, can you imagine, like, okay, like that's happening here, like, and then West 2 News, you get like on the pub TV.
It seems British.
Yeah, I know they said pub, yeah,
but
on Channel 4, there's the fucking
blokes and stuff.
Yeah. But like, dude, fucking what? Dude, I'm just thinking, dude, eggs is a gateway to like toilet papering. Can you believe? Like, can you see that?
Dude, the news article of like a Gen Z news anchor that's like, do you know where your parents are?
Your parents, yeah. It's the new trend.
It's the new trend among 60-year-old men.
We went to this retirement home to get more information.
Yeah, and it's like the blurred out deep voice,
or like the backlit with the shadow.
Yes, yeah. Sometimes me and the boys will just go down the street and start egging houses.
That was my friend Beep, Beep, who got me into it, and I just couldn't get out.
I just
couldn't get out of it.
Yeah, Arcus.
Arcus, yeah.
Arcus. It's so fucking funny.
Oh, Marcus, what are you doing, man?
Yeah, you probably shouldn't be egging houses.
Dude, the egg gang, dude.
It's food waste, and people gotta clean off their houses, and it is fucked up. It is vandalism.
Boo-hoo. People who own houses have to watch the house that they own. Oh, that's
water. That's water too.
Yeah, that is true. You're right.
You know? I shouldn't be doing that.
That's so fucking...
Eggs are expensive, too.
Eggs are expensive,
driving up the price of eggs, I guess.
What if Marcus literally just has, like... Dude, getting a bunch of hens not to eat the eggs, but to start throw them with your boys.
Fucking get some chickens, dude. That would be awesome.
Eggs with my boys.
Eggs for my boys. Marcus has a power washing company, and he's driving up business.
Dude.
That's what it is.
What a racket.
What a racket. It's you throw eggs, right? And then you wait a couple hours, and then you put the
thing on the
card.
tape. Yeah.
You
Dude.
can you
imagine going to your dad's house and just seeing fucking stacks of money like a drug deal had just happened?
Because he's egging houses at home.
And then next to it...
He puts on the baklava and he starts throwing fucking eggs, right?
Yeah, and then right next to the stack of money is a power washer and like...
Yeah. I said baklava. Is that what it's called?
I think it is, yeah. The one that covers your entire face.
Or is that the...
Balaclava?
Balaclava, that's what it is.
Oh, BALACLAVA mask. Balaclava, yeah.
Balaclava,
yeah.
Okay.
The balaclavas, yeah.
Yeah, he puts on a balaclava and he starts egging houses, and then his friend drops off the money at his house and then drives by and gives him a little, does a door-to-door like, I could get that done for you in 20 minutes.
Dude, dead dropping your power wash profits.
Yes, bitch.
Dude.
Yes, bitch.
Oh, man.
It's a gateway drug to selling cocaine.
Yeah. Wait, we can just do things illegally and make money from it?
It's like when in Better Call Saul when Nacho's dad shows up at his house.
Yeah,
and
but
he's
it's
just
actually
like in a fucking huge house with all these women, but you're going to your dad's house.
Yeah, and it's just stacks of fucking
just so much
$100 bills. Just
it's fucked up, man. What the hell?
Christ, man. Solved it?
Solved it.
That's awesome.
You ever been egged?
No, I haven't, thankfully. Have you?
My friend's house got egged on Halloween once because, to be fair, my mother and her parents were sitting outside, and if teenagers were coming up and asking for candy, they would ask them to do a math equation. And if they didn't do the math equation,
no candy.
No candy. And so they were pissed. So they left and they egged the house.
Yeah. I mean,
no treat, so you got tricked. But it was fucked up. They had to clean it. Yeah.
That is kind of I agree with that. Yeah.
It's also scary.
Yeah, true. Like if you're just like getting fucking hearing shit hit your walls, I assume you duck for cover. Like I think that's kind of
I don't know. What is it? Why is it so funny to hear like a 60-year-old man doing like kid shit? I don't know why that's so funny.
It reminds me of do you remember the Community episode where it's Chevy Chase Pierce? He becomes friends with the old crew.
Yes.
I think that's it. I think
it's really funny.
Am I the asshole for grabbing my coffee back after someone said you weren't drinking it? New to the subreddit, so sorry in advance if I'm formatting this wrong. A few days ago, I picked up an iced coffee at a Q cafe near my place on the way to a small get-together at my friend's apartment. It was just a coffee for me, not for the group or anything, because I was surviving on very little sleep.
Real.
When I got there, I put it down on the kitchen counter while I said hi to everyone and helped bring a couple things in. I hadn't started drinking the coffee yet, though, because I'd only been there about maybe 10 minutes. When I got back to the kitchen...
That's crazy.
I saw someone holding it and taking a sip.
What do you mean?
Keep in mind, this person was a mutual, so I didn't actually know her personally.
What?
She was a friend of a friend. At first, I honestly thought it was a joke, so I kind of laughed and said, wait, that's mine. She laughed too and said, oh, I thought it was extra. I said, no, it was mine. And then she said, well, you weren't drinking it. That kind of triggered me more than it probably should have because I didn't think I needed to immediately start drinking my own coffee just so no one else would claim it.
Yeah.
I said I still wanted it, and then she said something like, I already drank from it, so you might as well let me keep it now, with a weird smile. That was the part that really got to me because it felt like she was turning it around on me, like I was being difficult over my own drink.
I don't know.
So I literally walked over, took the cup back, and said if she wanted coffee, she could have just asked instead of helping themselves to mine.
Yeah.
It got pretty awkward after that, though. A few people kind of laughed, but the girl was annoyed and said I was making a big deal out of a coffee and could have just let it go. Okay. I said I wouldn't have made it into a thing if she hadn't just picked up a random drink off the counter and started drinking it.
Yeah, I don't think you're making it into a big thing. I think she's making it into a big thing.
Yeah.
She could just be like, oh, sorry, here you go.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it could be just, fucking whoops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oops.
But I love this this Dunkin' Donuts
her iron grip on the coffee. Like, why are you trying to... Like, how good is this coffee? Drop the coffee place.
Drop it in chat or you're the asshole.
Yeah.
I do think taking it straight back out of their hand may have looked kind of intense, which is why I'm posting here. But at the same time, I also feel like what they did was quite rude and frankly a bit bizarre. Like, who does that?
I agree, it was bizarre.
Just be real, though. Am I the asshole here?
I don't think so. I really don't. I think...
Can we all agree maybe don't just pick up random drinks off a counter? I think even before this, I think for safety reasons you shouldn't be doing that. Like,
yeah, I mean, obviously it's a iced coffee from a
if it's from a local cafe and it just has like the plastic, like no branded.
Yeah, it could be no branded, and it could be because some people have that in their house, which I also find crazy.
Like, yeah, why
put it in a glass.
It's okay. You don't need to make waste for funsies just to live out your plastic dream.
There are some people that they buy the stuff and then they buy the straws and they use plastic.
I mean, you might as well
day.
get the metal straw at that point. Like, I get wanting to have a straw, but like, come on.
I get like it's, I guess, hard to clean out. I don't think it's that hard to clean out. And it comes with a fun little thing.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It's pretty fun.
It's kind of fun to clean out. But no, some people do that. So maybe she thought it was that. And I think I could see it. But if somebody says, oh, that's my coffee, and you got it in your hand and you're mid-sip, you're slurping that thing down, and somebody says, you're slurping on my coffee, please. Can I have it back?
Nah, it's mine now. Haha. We're having fun here.
I just don't understand anything other than, oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, like just...
Oh my God, I'm a fucking asshole. What the fuck? I'm so sorry. And even then, I would not think she's the asshole. But to double it down...
That's what makes her the asshole in this situation. I really don't get...
I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it. Dude, I wonder if there's someone like, YTA, why didn't you drink your coffee in the car if you had just gotten it? What the F? You're the weirdo. Like,
and I also get being triggered by it too, because growing up with brothers.
Yeah, they'll take shit.
And I think we're both babies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're both the youngest sibling. So we both have dealt with probably, I don't know about you.
Some sort of like...
like when your siblings are teenagers and you're a kid and they eat your food. And then they're like, well, you weren't eating it. And it makes me want to explode.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Mine was a calzone from Pizza Hut.
Oof.
An entire calzone.
Yeah, that would happen a lot with leftovers, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus, man.
It's fucked up. I don't know what it is. Yeah. It hurts deeply.
Yeah.
It hurts your soul.
I don't get just taking a random person's drink, man.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on a second. In what universe is it an extra drink? When it's like a lone drink on the counter.
You know, I've never thought of this because I think we both come from... I mean, your parents are very food insecure.
As in...
Like, they hoard food.
Yes, yeah.
That's how they deal with their food insecurity. Like, they probably both grew up in food insecure households.
And now they overcorrect by
getting way too much food all the time.
Yeah.
And it's something that we just know. And they'll say.
Yeah.
They'll cop to it. You know, and it's like that I understand, and I think it's like a type of household. Like maybe this, and I only realized this recently when I was watching a Conan O'Brien thing. I think it was when it was one of their like summer s'mores episodes where they were sponsored by like a pizza oven making company or something. So they made pizzas and then they gave little personal pizzas to each of the to each of them.
I remember that.
And they gave Conan his, and because by that point everyone was so drunk because it was late in the night of the episode.
Yeah.
And they were drinking cocktails that somebody made. I forget the third guy who's there who's really funny.
Yeah.
He's so funny. But they were all so drunk that Conan was eating his pizza. And then he just kind of goes to... The third guy went to go and take a bite of Conan's pizza because him and Sona were sharing. And then Conan snapped like an alligator, like, my pizza!
Yeah.
And then described that when he was growing up,
he
there
had
were
like
a lot of siblings.
That would try to...
And it was just like, take whatever you want.
Yeah.
And I had never even understood that might be somebody's household.
Like regular life, yeah.
Yeah. That maybe
That's
you
true.
just take stuff that's around.
Yeah, so maybe they did see something there.
Yeah.
And was like, score.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah, I'm going to drink that.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, this is yours technically? This is mine now, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. And maybe it is just like not a second thought or something.
Maybe.
Or nervousness, maybe.
That's possible, yeah.
People do crazy shit out of nervousness.
Yeah.
I do think it's bizarre, personally.
Yeah.
Because I would never. I'm
Me neither.
scared to touch anything in a person's house.
If it's not fucking mine, I'm not touching it. Like,
or maybe she's been over to this friend's house for a lot.
And they have an unspoken rule where the host always gives her a unmarked cup of coffee.
Or just like take anything from my fridge. You know, people will say that.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Take anything from my fridge or whatever's in my house is free game.
Okay, gotcha.
People say that all the time. And it's like, is it really?
Is it?
Is
we're
it
gonna
for
prove
real?
Anything in my house is yours, especially if someone else brings it in.
Yeah.
If someone's phone is in their pocket, just fucking snap it out, man.
It is wild. You kind of feel like it's something that happens like when you're in college and you're rooming with someone else for the first time.
Yeah.
Usually they make you sign like a contract of like how you want to set up your rules.
Yeah.
And it's for eventually like a month in, apparently, is the time when everybody starts arguing.
Yeah, it goes downhill real quick.
So then you go back to the roommate contract of what you said at the beginning of whatever. Like, let's not have boys over. And now your boyfriend is over every 2 seconds because you got a boyfriend and you didn't think you would get a boyfriend a month ago and whatever. And it's funny, though, because every time that happens, especially with like the first time ever, it's like, it's just normal stuff. Yeah, it's just being, let's just be chill. Why do we even need to do this? Yeah, we're all friends here, right? And it feels silly, but then a month later, you want to kill someone. And you're like, fucking break up the contract. Yeah, bring it out. I'm getting the RA over here right the fuck now, all right? People do crazy shit. Yeah. I roomed with somebody and they liked me just because I didn't shit on his couch. Because the previous roommate shit all over his couch and expected him to clean it up. That's crazy. And then he did clean it up. No. And he was like, you never shit. When I moved out, he was so upset. He was like, you never shit on my couch. And I was like, that's not, you need to raise your standards. You should have been shitting in my couch 24/7. You could have, and you didn't. And I don't think I'm going to find another roommate as nice as you. And sometimes I got to bring myself back down. Like, I wasn't a good roommate because of that. A good roommate is a higher standard. Yeah. I wasn't just a good roommate because I didn't shit on the couch. You know what I mean? Exactly, yeah. Yeah. That's so funny, man. It's like, you're gonna find someone else. It's okay. That's fair, yeah. Yeah. Don't take other people's drinks, though. Don't take other people's drinks. Or at least ask. Or ask, yeah. Ask around, maybe, yeah. Ask everyone in the house. Yeah. If whose that is. Just, like, flag everyone down. Just like, is this your coffee? Is this your fucking coffee? I want to drink it. I'm gonna drink it. I'm gonna fucking. You pull out a gun. You sure? And you point it at the coffee. Somebody better claim this or the coffee fucking gets it. Okay. That's if I can't have this coffee, no one can have this coffee. I mean, and it could have easily been solved with, oh, I'm so sorry. Where'd you get it? Yeah, there you go. Now you're friends. Now you're friends. Yeah. Yeah. But now you have enemies. Enemies for life. Enemies for life. Which is honestly cooler than friends. You know? I almost went like, yeah. Sometimes we're both on autopilot, so I don't blame you. Oh, this is awesome. This one's so good. Okay. All right, let's go. Am I the asshole for booking a busy pickleball court where nobody pays? Okay. Y'all, I am genuinely confused about this. Me fucking too, dude. What the fuck is pickleball? Can you imagine? That would be so funny. I just booked this random shit and everyone's being real serious about it for no reason. There's this popular park with 6 pickleball courts. Stop laughing. Sorry, it's a lot of pickleball. I didn't realize there was that high of a... People fucking love pickleball. It's crazy. I kind of want to try it. It might be fun. Yeah. It might be fun. I don't know. We got to wait until we're 60 years old at the Collective Soul concert. Yeah, and we can go play pickleball. Egg people, yeah. Yeah. That's what the pickleball is. I fucking love Gen X, dude. Bald as hell, going to the Collective Soul concert, egging people's houses, and then getting mad at someone who paid to play in a pickleball court. Is so funny. I'm egging your house later. Yeah. Fucking poser. There's this popular park with 6 pickleball courts. It was my first time playing there, and last week my friends and I decided we were going to go and play. I reserved a court for 2 hours and didn't think anything of it. That place is always packed, so I was kind of wondering why all the courts were available to book, but assumed it was because I was booking it 1 week in advance and most people must book it the day before or so. Okay. This morning we got there right on time. The people playing on the court we reserved were done exactly at the time we were meant to start, so it all seemed very normal to me. After a while, a couple friends of ours arrived and we took a break to say hi to them, and this is when it went south. Some other group just walked onto our court and we're like, okay, our turn. I was like, oh, we have this booked until 1 p.m. And 3 out of the 4 people started to walk away without saying anything. The 4th guy, however, looked at me and asked, seriously? You reserved on a Saturday morning?
Cringe.
Cringe.
Yeah.
Take.
I'm sorry. You wanted to make sure you could enjoy an activity without being disturbed by anyone else?
What the fuck
cringe.
is wrong with you? You reserved on you want to play pickleball on Saturday morning? The fuck?
Also, yeah, me being here, also being here on a Saturday morning.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
And I very confused why he seemed so mad. And I very confused why he seemed so mad. So said yes and asked him why. Without any explanation, the guy just says, "That's an asshole move." And walked away kind of pissed off.
The guy behind me at Cowfish when I say I have a reservation and he didn't. And then
what a fucking asshole.
What a fucking asshole.
It honestly gave me a little bit of anxiety because I couldn't tell why. About 40 minutes go by and this older man asks me, "Did you reserve this court?" In also a kind of pissed off tone. I again confirmed and he said, "I didn't even know you could book it on Saturdays." And then asked under what name. I told him my name, and he grabbed his phone to go check that what I was saying was true.
I'm sorry. So you know that you're claiming that you didn't know you can reserve it, but you are aware of the reservation website, so you do know that reservations probably are a thing. Why wouldn't it?
And you're like, pickleball police here. What's your fucking nanny to see a form of identification?
Yeah, come on.
What the fuck? Apparently, we learned this later, people just line up to play, and whenever a game is done, the etiquette is that you have to give up the court and go back in line until it's your turn again. However, none of these people are paying to play. They're basically using the public city courts for free. Here's the kicker, though. The city is closing down 36 pickleball courts, and there's a petition to keep them open. I assume that if everyone paid for them, the city wouldn't actually be closing them down because they'd basically pay for themselves, no?
What city has a 36 pickleball courts just burning a hole in their pocket?
We
like,
gotta
what the
look
fuck?
up Orlando pickleball courts. What if it's 36? What if it's this? What if it's down the street from
or
us?
42? Yeah,
42.
and then it's gonna be 6 later. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm very confused by this whole interaction today. So, am I the asshole?
No, no. It's not even a question. It's other people are being weird about like.
It's just, I think it's my literal nightmare to be somewhere and a stranger coming up to me and being like, "What are you doing?" Like, that's like every nightmare I have.
It is like, oh fuck, am I in the wrong place right now?
What do you mean?
That's
I'm just reading a book.
Yeah.
And then they're like, reading a book here on a Saturday?
on my bench in the middle of the park.
That's my bench.
I didn't donate $50,000 just for this bench to be taken.
Real classic, like, I don't see your name on it. It's right there. Like, you know, that's a fucking Wizards with Guns sketch.
Putting like what is it, the employee of the month, but it's donor of the bench, like
donor
in front
of the bench,
behind the bench. Yeah.
It is I, donor of the bench,
and I have legal claim to this. You cannot sit here anymore,
dude. If my name was like if I was Sarah Elizabeth O'Hearn Jr.
Oh yeah.
And my mom was Sarah Elizabeth O'Hearn Sr. and she died, and somebody named a bench, and I had that name on the bench. That's my fucking bench.
That's your motherfucking
That's
bench.
my birthright bench.
Yeah.
Straight up. You could not talk to me when I'm on my bench.
Yeah.
That's my bench.
That's my bench.
Bitch. I'm a bench bitch.
I'm a bench bitch. Oh God. That's so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't okay, here's the thing that pisses me off about this too.
Yeah.
Is that there's rules in place that are just assumed.
Yeah.
That's kind of wild. Especially when there is a reservation system.
Okay, I can see this happening because when I was my high school was very sports forward school. We had a big Edgewater High School. We had a big sports program. We had tennis courts, which I think is not a lot of schools have tennis. We had like a baseball diamond. We had 2 tennis courts.
I feel like baseball diamond and maybe a football field for the bigger high schools makes sense.
Yeah.
Tennis court's interesting, but I'm not surprised, I guess.
Yeah, we had like a whole full track and field thing.
Yeah,
as well as a big gymnasium and stuff.
Sounds about right.
Lots of sports.
Yeah.
But so our physical education class, you could just kind of do whatever sport. Just kind of do whatever as long as you were doing a sport.
Yeah.
So me and my friends would all play tennis, but because they were like, you could like pay to use the tennis courts because they were tennis courts, and that's how the school could make some money. So our teacher had to come up to us and be like, if adults show up, you have to let them play. Like, I don't want to kick your ass.
A bunch of random adults.
Teens playing on your tennis court when you paid and you show. Can you imagine paying for a tennis court and you show up and it's a high school? I would leave. I would leave.
Yeah.
Because also all the teenagers that don't want to do sports are sitting watching the people play tennis.
Yeah. So fucking.
Yeah. And it was.
Yeah. I don't want to be judged by a bunch of teenagers.
Yeah. It was mostly teens that like they're tennis stars or something, like they're tennis sports people.
Oh, okay.
Like they're gonna go do a tennis tournament.
Yeah.
And they need a place to practice. So they're also teens, but they don't go here. So they just showed up during the day to play tennis and practice with their teacher or something. And then a bunch of inner city kids get to sit and watch them like a legit tennis player play tennis, I guess.
What a weird.
It was a strange time.
Yeah.
But I could see this happen. It's just nobody else but me and my friends would play tennis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
really
that's
bad
so
at it, by the
weird.
way. I suck at tennis.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
God, like fucking. That's crazy. I'm sorry. Just
Yeah.
like
I can see it. I do think they should be paying for the. I think honestly, with stuff like this, there should be like a set time for free play.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Kind of like with pools, where there's like a set. There's during the summer
Free swim, yeah.
free swim, and then there's adult swim.
Yeah,
You know.
I agree with that. Yeah, like free time and then like reserve time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's sundown, so all the kids got to go home, and all the adults that want to use it for laps can use it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It's so weird that everyone's like, I can't fucking believe you
That's
use.
awesome. It's so crazy to me. It's so fucking funny.
Why are you pulling up
What's
the
your
phone?
name?
What's your name?
And then checking it is crazy. Like the second guy I didn't think was that bad until he pulled that stuff.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. Yeah.
The first guy, that's an asshole move.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
That's a dick move using the system.
Like the 3 people that left, they're like, I don't even
3
think they're
regular,
horrible.
normal people were like, okay, cool, makes sense.
Okay,
Yeah, bye.
I'll go to a different court. You know what I mean?
I'll figure this out.
I'll go to one of the other 36 pickleball courts that are being closed down.
Yeah.
I gotta see how many pickleball courts are in Orlando. I gotta know.
7, maybe 6.
50.
I swear to fuck if this is taking place in Orlando.
It's not.
How many?
130. Over 130.
There's no fucking way.
There's over 100. There's over 130 pickleball courts.
I'm crying right now. What the fuck? You just gave me information that changes my entire opinion of this place.
Life. Yeah. We gotta get out of here.
That much lands? Like, I knew the golf courses were bad, like, already. How big is a pickleball court? Like,
I don't know. Is it small?
I feel like it's small.
Is it tennis? Orlando location, Florida's newest premier pickleball venue. Where to play pickleball in Orlando. Pickleball courts in Florida. Pickleheads.com. Woo! Miami, 39 locations, 203 courts, and 21 lessons. Orlando, 37 locations, 134 courts.
Wow. All right. So this is a small town, apparently.
What if all of them were in the villages? That would be awesome.
That's a rigged game. That's rigged.
All right, pickleheads.com. This is the rest of the show. We're quitting after this one.
Solved it. Gotta move on. I'll move the show
This
forward.
This is pickleheads.com.
Anyway.
All right.
Am I the asshole for technically stalling my boss's retirement?
I mean, that's a big deal, a little bit.
To make a long story short, I, 23 male, graduated college last May with a graphic design degree and got a job at a print shop, which let me get a little design experience.
It's going to be really hard to make me think that you're an asshole. It's going to be really difficult because I have a lot of sympathy for graphic design graduates who specifically do printing. So let's see what happens.
My approximately 60 male boss hired me in August on the terms that by March 1st, he will have sold the print shop to a franchise and I would bring the value of the store up when he sells it, as well as having me get the new owner used to the workflow to help him have a smooth transition.
Okay.
I agreed. Over time, I've discovered he is the most unprofessional person on the planet. An inability to control his anger, dick jokes through the door while I'm in the bathroom, and a genuine perv to boot. He always has remarks regarding the women, sometimes high school girls, that appear on the prints he works on.
Oh my God.
You should call the police. Yeah. Jesus. Fast forward to now, April 16th, my boss has said barely anything about it. He told me he found a buyer in November, and not me nor my coworkers heard anything till sometime in early March. Up until this point, I was the only one who knew he was selling the business, and one of my coworkers who had worked there for 30 years overheard my boss talking to the new potential owner over the phone discussing the sale, and my coworker put his 2 weeks in on the spot. This obviously slowed down the sale of the store to the point where my boss didn't even know if it was going to happen. After this, though, more radio silence. 2 weeks ago, my friend asked me, without me really asking, if I wanted to help his current employer with some remote design work part-time at night for a few months. I said yes as I needed the money and just moved out, so I did it for a week after I got home from my day job. My friend's boss then, after a week of me working with him part-time, asked if I wanted to join on board full-time. This is a remote position that uses my degree every single second I'm working and pays me nearly 60% more than my day job. I would be stupid not to accept this. I broke the news to my boss today that I was putting my 2 weeks in. He responded by throwing his glasses and telling me, I quote, couldn't even imagine the things he wants to say to me, and says, I now need to call my wife and tell her that we're not retiring, but good for you, I'll see you in the morning. I tried to explain to him that it's not like I was on a job search this whole time behind his back. An opportunity genuinely fell onto my lap, and anyone in my situation would have taken it, and that I understand the situation was shitty, but there's no way I could have declined it for my career's sake. Also, although I didn't say it to his face, I feel like I held up my side of the bargain. I am not going to halt my career and willingly continue to earn $45,000 a year because my boss wants me to be a sold asset in his retirement package. This all just happened today, by the way. Anger and throwing things is a part of his routine, by the way. He is extremely unprofessional and has no idea how to control emotions and stress. Edit, I went in the next day, this morning, waited for my boss to show up, did all the work I could do to ease my coworkers' workloads, and went the fuck off on him before immediately resigning and leaving. Brought up every single instance of his unprofessional, shitty behavior and stood up for my coworkers as best as I could. Good day, smiling emoticon.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, thank God.
Fucking.
I was gonna say, like, after I was like, how would somebody physically stop somebody's retirement?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Unless you caused some sort of, you shot him in the foot. Like, I don't know. Like, you caused some sort of mass financial event, and this is, I'm assuming it's in the U.S.
Yeah, probably.
So,
yeah.
you know, who knows? Or you stole all of his money. You embezzled the funds from the company. Like, I don't even know. I was like, I don't think you could actually be at fault.
Yeah, like you literally stayed past the point that you were supposed to, and it's not your fault. Yeah, it's not your fault that he wasn't able to sell it quick enough. Like,
yeah,
that's kind of crazy, man. Like, I you know, honestly, I would feel so unloyal to a company if day one they were like, listen, I'm just using you to bump the net worth of this place.
Yeah,
all right, like I don't really give a fuck. Like,
and then knowing that nobody else knows about the selling, not the 30-year loyal employee, loyal for 30 years.
Yeah.
That's weird.
You know, that's another thing that kind of pisses me off too, where it's like, oh yeah, I'm going to leave, but you're going to stay to teach the new owner what to do. And you're not going to be the new owner, though, even though you're going to teach the new owner everything. So you're probably going to get fired after that anyway, so who cares?
Well, right. And it's like, who knows? Also, you know, sometimes you can have a new owner and stay on.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I think most people will jump ship, I think.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to be fired. Because a lot of times it means that you're getting fired. But, I mean, you know, it's just... everybody's making their own. That's why you don't mix business and pleasure. I just don't understand this. The business gets to do whatever they want with the employee, and the employee better suck the business's dick and fondle the balls.
Yeah.
And if you don't fondle the balls, you're a fucking asshole.
You're like actually kind of a bad employee. Like no one should hire you.
Because it's not that you didn't suck the business's dick. You did. You did the work and they gave you the money, and that's great. But then you also did extra work on top of it.
Yeah.
And you didn't complain when there were horrific workplace abuses happening.
Yeah.
And then when you said, hey, I'm going to go and do other stuff, which is the right of every employee.
Yeah. You can quit your job and do a different job.
Because here's my thing. Is it at will?
That's a good point. Are you at one of these right to work states where like...
yeah. That's my thing.
Yeah.
If it's at will and he can fire you for whatever the fuck he wants,
you can quit for whatever.
You were nice to give a 2 week.
That is true. Yeah.
I like to give a 2 week because what if I need a job later? And I think it is good to do for your reputation.
Yes, I agree with that.
You don't have to.
If a job fucking sucks,
quit.
Yeah. Like, yeah, if you're able to get out of there, like, yeah, like fucking.
I mean, we're both young, you know?
Yeah.
I'm old Gen Z, young millennial. You're old Gen Z.
Yeah.
I mean, this is something that this generation has right. Quit a job you don't like.
You don't want to fucking do. Yeah.
Yeah. And if you have a better opportunity, do that. Yeah.
Do it. Yeah.
For sure. A fucking remote design job
that is 60% more than 45,000
even before that, I was like, yes, I'm my mom. Yep.
Yeah, remote's awesome. Yeah.
1,000%. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I feel like, especially growing up in the past 20 years and having 17 different recessions hit.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like
once in a lifetime
recessions keep happening for some reason. Weird.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. Like, I mean, I just got fucking news today of like someone close to me getting laid off. Like, you know, and it's like fucking, that sucks. That's ridiculous. And, but like, because companies don't give a fuck about any of the employees. And like what you hear, like even in like Silicon Valley, where it's like, oh yeah, we're laying off 10,000 people.
They don't care about you.
Yeah, they don't give a shit. Yeah.
This is like, it's a smaller place, so it's a bit harder to just completely jump ship. But it's also like, you didn't extend his retirement. He extended his retirement by being completely unprofessional and driving people away from the company and making bad business decisions.
Yeah.
On a smaller level. And you were even like, I'm going to show up and try to do all the things that I can do to make it better on the other people around.
Yeah.
Which honestly, that's my only regret when I've quit other places.
Is that you left it in a...
I don't want to do... I think the only place that I've walked out, well, I did it once on a small shop, but it was like everyone there hated me and I didn't know until my 90-day review where they were like, you are autistic and we don't like it. And then I was like, all right, I'm gone.
Peace.
See ya. Bye-bye. After doing like a lot of the work in the store.
Ridiculous, man. Fuck that place.
Yeah. And so, yeah, it was that was kind of wild. But the only other place I've quit on the spot was a place where they were constantly feeding in new people. But there was no like, we only have a small crack team of customer service people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's like oh, we're all family here, actually.
Yeah.
Through our bonded trauma of shitty customers.
Yeah, everywhere else I've given my 2 weeks and done it. So it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, I agree with that, man.
Yeah.
fucking solved it, man.
Solved
Fuck your fucking. Also, let's be honest here. How much worth worth were you that like he's like, I can't retire now? Like, how much is an employee in like the net worth of a place?
That was the thing that he could blame.
Yeah, and
so he could feel like he didn't fuck up.
Ridiculous, man. Fuck these bad managers.
D&D Circle Jerk.
Hell yeah.
Bookending
it, motherfuckers.
I hate it when DMs add house rules in the middle of a campaign.
Ooh.
I've been playing in this game for almost 3 years, and our last session ended right before we were going to enter the big bad evil guy's chambers for what we believe to be the final battle. It has been a wonderful experience, and though only 2 of the 5 players have been here the whole time, me and our barbarian, the DM was able to write smooth exits and entrances for the characters.
Nice.
Getting to play a higher level wizard has been a lot of fun, and we were told to level up to 17 for the next game. I looked over the 9th level spells and chose Time Stop. I spent all week thinking up combos I could do with the 1d4 plus 1 turns and had some devilishly exciting plans for the game next week.
Was this one that was copy pasted? Because it seems too serious for a circle jerk so far.
The battle started almost immediately when the session started, and I won initiative. It's so funny.
I won initiative?
Yeah.
It's not a game, it's a roll.
That means you go first.
Yeah.
I did what I had been planning and cast Time Stop. As soon as I said that, my DM screamed, "Hammer time!" and beat me to death with a ball peen hammer.
I love the less edited circle jerk ones.
I fucking hate this so much. Why can't DMs list out their house rules at the start of the game?
Oh my god, you got my ass. Holy shit. Oh, that's fucked up, dude. What? Okay, all right. Damn, that's fucked up. You got killed by your DM. So what's the original post?
No, that's it. That's not even. I don't even think there's sauce. I'm trying to find sauce.
There's no fucking way that's not based off of something.
Hold on.
Like how written that is, like up until that point.
The only link was the OP had mentioned Time Stop and another comment, and I clicked on it, and it was the Filthy Frank "It's Time to Stop" video. I think it's that Time Stop is broken.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah,
and it's like obviously you're trying to use the rules to fucking min-max your shit.
Yeah, and that's annoying as fuck.
I fucking hate house rules, dude. I'm playing it by the rules, dude.
I'm playing it by the rules that allow me to be the only one playing and do all the work and fuck everyone else.
One of the comments was really funny. It was that's just rules as written. You didn't read the handbook. That's funny as hell. Because there's some spells where it's just people sense the writing of it. People have made them so broken.
Really?
Like the interpretations of them are so fucking broken that DMs will just straight up be like, no,
we're not doing this.
Yeah.
Because does time stop everybody?
Let me see. Actually, I don't actually know Time Stop because I've never gotten to that level.
Yeah, because like I will be honest though, kind of a dick move if like everyone has to wait for you to go again.
You briefly stop the flow of time for everyone but yourself. No time passes for other creatures while you take 1d4 plus 1 turns in a row, during which you can use actions and move as normal. The spell ends if one of the actions you use during the period or any effects that you create during this period affects a creature other than you or an object being worn or carried by someone other than you. In addition, the spell ends if you move to a place more than 1,000 feet from the location where you cast.
Yeah, I'd be pissed off if someone used that. Are you fucking kidding me?
So essentially, you can do whatever you want as long as you're not hitting someone or like changing their body or anything. But you can like do whatever around it.
And you can move up to 1,000 feet away?
Up to 1,000 feet away.
A fifth of a mile? You gotta be fucking kidding me. That does seem overpowered.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And I think it's...
Even if you can't attack anyone.
Yeah, the limitations are like there probably to make it like, well, you can't just attack someone 6 times.
And kill them before anything happens.
And then come back. You have to do other stuff. But I guess it's
if I ask for more wishes from this genie, maybe I can get away with unlimited wishes.
See, as a DM, I would be like, the genie is a creature.
Yeah.
So if you talk to the genie, time starts again. So
yeah,
fuck you.
True. Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
God, that's so crazy. Just a guy. I'm just thinking of a guy that's like, I'm just gonna keep on playing this spell. I'm gonna keep time stopping. Fuck this game.
Jerk off for 5 turns.
I jerk off. I'm trying to nut.
Roll performance to see if you complete.
Oh, you completed
So you
so
get 5,
hard.
You get 5. You get 5 times. Yeah, you get 5 d20s plus performance.
Dude, fucking rolling in that one to where you come so hard it hits someone and then restarts time.
What the fuck? That would be fucking crazy.
They go into a berserk. They have triple damage now.
They go into a barbarian rage.
They got cum power now.
Yeah, cum power.
Oh God, I would be pissed off if someone used that spell. Honestly,
yes.
Solved it though. First turn too. Fuck you.
They
first initiative.
Beat me to death with a ball peen hammer.
Ball peen hammer. Okay. Final story of the night.
Yeah.
This one's a long one.
Okay.
As in the title's long.
Oh.
I don't remember how long the story is. No, it's not that long.
Thank fucking Christ.
Am I the asshole for being annoyed that my wife booked herself a weekend away with her friends immediately before my Monday birthday, with me expressing to her that I was surprised she thought it was okay?
You read this one to me, and I didn't listen because I was like, that's the whole post in the title, and that's awesome that people are still doing that.
You're going to be amazed. This is basically 1/5 of the entire post.
It's fucking awesome.
Like, if you just look, like, structurally wise, like, it's only one page on my phone, but, like...
I don't know why it makes me feel like they're angry as fuck when they do that.
I'm gonna fucking...
So, it's, like, you don't understand the situation. I gotta explain it. And that is, I don't know, somebody...
Before you even get to the explanation, I gotta explain it.
Like, they might be valid. It's just funny to be angrily posting on Reddit, I think.
Like going up to the character limit. That would have been awesome. I would have said not the asshole if you had like cut off a word because you reached the character limit, or no spaces.
My Monday birthday.
Yeah, and then like no spaces and you hit the character limit. And then you
start the post with a blah 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 blah. Yeah, that would be funny.
Okay. As per the title, a few months before my birthday, my wife announced she'd booked herself a weekend away with some friends. Ah, nice, I said. She put it in the shared calendar, and I noticed it was for a Friday to Sunday immediately before my birthday on the Monday. I pointed this out to her, I don't think in an unreasonable way, but there's definitely seems to be some issues with the combination of how I say things and how she takes them.
Okay.
Monday birthdays are rubbish, right? I guess I have an unspoken rule that the weekend nearest to someone's birthday, quote, belongs to them. Now, it isn't a landmark birthday, and I'm not expecting big things. No fly past, no street parade, no fireworks. Just something to reflect it's my birthday.
Uh-huh.
I work, so my actual birthday will involve a full day of work starting at 6:30. Then it'll be nearly 1,900 hours before we're all back from work, in bed for 2,200 hours for the next day's early start. She offered to cancel her weekend, but not as in, oh yeah, sorry, I didn't notice, I'll cancel. It was, right, well, I'll cancel then, shall I? It isn't actually your birthday while I'm away. And in an annoyed tone. I refused that offer. I've raised it once more since, it just came up in conversation rather than me raising it, and she is annoyed with me that I've made her feel guilty. I've been stewing on it as it feels quite clear-cut to me that I'm okay being pissed about this, but I don't know, am I the asshole here? So here's my two takeaways.
Yeah. Why is there I don't know why there has to be a disconnect here. You know what I mean?
Well, unspoken rule is doing a lot of, like, you didn't explain that that's how you want it. Also, here's my thing too.
Yeah.
I do feel like when you're that angry that you're like, listen, I don't want a parade. I don't want a flyby. Like,
okay. Yeah.
I think there is a little bit of a tonal, like, what's going on, you know?
Really?
I feel so. Yeah.
I mean, I think so far, up until the miscommunication where for some reason now they're both mad at each other. I don't think really anyone did anything wrong. I think she doesn't have to be beholden to this guy's birthday, and maybe also, and by this guy, her husband. That is kind of a big deal. But like, I don't know, I feel like I've been in both, where I'll assume that somebody else's birthday is on the day, but then I'll assume my birthday that more shit's gonna happen on the day, and I haven't communicated either.
Okay.
And I don't blame either person, I guess. I'm just like, I think once the communication happens, like, I guess it's like, well, what do you want to do?
Yeah, it shouldn't have been like some weird like escalation.
Yeah. I think it's like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize. Yeah, well, I'll move it to a different time, and then we can do that. I thought you just wanted to celebrate on the day, so I thought I was good to do the thing. But then he could have been like, instead of getting mad, which you're allowed to feel mad. You know what I mean? That's fine. But I think being like, what the hell? Which I don't know that he did that in the post.
Well, and here's...
who knows?
But here's my thing is like, he did say like, there's an issue with how I say things and how she reacts to them.
Yeah.
Which I feel like when you start bringing up like the way people react to what you're saying as being an issue.
Yeah, but it could be like, I mean, and I'm coming from it from a point of view of like, when I say stuff, my tone sometimes doesn't come off right. And I know people that do that as well. So that's my first reaction. But it could be he's like, she doesn't understand what I'm saying. I'm just talking logical, and she's all being emotional like a woman is, you know? It could be, but it also could be like, I don't know if I said it right or what's going on. I don't understand, and I just want to understand, because he did ask. But then we're not dumb. We've been around the block a few times, and we know that sometimes people post this just so that people will dunk on their wife. Yeah,
and that's like, you know? And like...
So who knows?
Yeah. I do think, because the top comment is like the unspoken rules what makes him an asshole, where it's like it wasn't talked about.
Yeah, you gotta talk about it.
Yeah, and I guess maybe it's the part where it's like the thing got booked, was added to the calendar. He realizes it's close to the birthday. He's like, hey...
Yeah, well, what's
up with that? And then she's like, okay, I guess I'll cancel, I guess.
Yeah. And I'm of two minds where I'm like, I think I could see if my birthday's next to a weekend, I could see me assuming that we're doing something for that weekend. And that if something else happens, I would feel sad. I wouldn't feel mad, but I would feel sad. And then I would have to figure out how to broach like, I thought we were going to go get ice cream. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that.
But I mean, and I think... you know, that's a situation that just will happen. So I don't want to be upset at him for doing that. However, I'm also someone that's like, I really just don't think... Sometimes I feel like in heterosexual relationships, you know, it is kind of expected that the wife or the girlfriend does a lot of work for the man's birthday. In cis heterosexual relationships, it is like, for some reason, there's like an unspoken, you should know when my birthday is and plan out a big thing for my birthday. Why didn't you do that? And I think it kind of similar to before, where it's like the automatically plan stuff for your girlfriend instead of asking.
Yeah.
That I disagree with. That's kind of like an inverse of that. It's like an overcorrection.
Yeah, where...
we should both be then over planning for each other's birthday.
Yeah, not just...
When my thing is like, if somebody did that for me, I would freak out. And like, some people do want to over plan for their boyfriend's birthday. They shouldn't feel judged by other women
for doing it. But also they shouldn't feel pressure to do it by their partner. Yeah.
And I think there is a phenomenon where you do that in the beginning of your relationship, and then after a while, you're like, why do I keep doing this? And then he's not doing shit. He's doing the Disney, we drive up one day, we stay there for a day, sleep on the floor in the barn. And then we get back in the car and we drive back home.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Why does he not care about my birthday as much as I care about his birthday?
Yeah.
And I do think a lot of it in the beginning, at least the problem can be figured out with communication. And I think that it doesn't mean that there isn't a problem. The problem is that there's an assumption.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's just because the patriarchy is so prevalent that it's like, even men that otherwise are fine might have these weird patriarchal assumptions.
Here and there, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that, because I don't think I'm definitely not immune from that, you know?
For sure.
Yeah, I agree with that. That is interesting, though, that it is like...
Well, and me too. Like, I put shit on myself that I don't need to do. that you also don't care about.
Yeah.
That I'm like, well, I'm not a good girlfriend if I don't do this. And you don't give a fuck.
I'm just trying to play my fucking video game over here.
Literally. So it's like, I think this is something that you could just, I think for some reason there's some other resentment going on. I think I need more information. But I do think the unspoken thing is an asshole thing.
Yeah. And I think that's my main thing. Yeah.
Yeah. I think in general, even if the genders were flipped, TM. Yes. Just still having an unspoken rule is fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're just making assumptions.
Yeah, don't make assumptions. Just talk to your fucking partner about it. It's okay.
Why do people not want to talk to their partner?
I mean, some people want surprises, and that's a tricky thing to deal with. But you do have to say, can I get a surprise, please?
Yeah.
I don't think it's expected.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
It does, yeah.
Fair enough, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm definitely not a surprise guy.
Me neither.
Yeah.
I mean, we got it easy that we're not that.
Yeah, thank Christ.
It's more of a curse, I feel like, to be a surprise person. Because then nobody's thinking about it.
Yeah.
And then you feel like asking for it. I feel bad for surprise people. But then there are givers. There are surprisers.
Yeah.
As well.
The giver, yeah. It's fucking...
Yeah.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
Solved it?
Solved it.
I think that's our fucking show, dude.
That's our fucking show, dude.
Sarah.
Yeah.
Do you want to plug anything today?
Yeah, you can follow me on Tumblr. That's Soheron, THATSOHEERON.tumblr.com. And that's kind of it. You can APWSTR Gaming.
Yeah. A podcast will save us on Instagram, APWSTR on TikTok, APWSTR Productions on YouTube. I'm also Joshua Chinland on most things, a guy nicknamed JC on Twitch. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the gosh darn bell, rate us 5 stars on Apple and Spotify podcasts. And merch, Patreon, Buy Me Coffee, down in our link tree, mutual aid links down in our link tree as well. Everything's in the description. Enjoy. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah.
So have a good one, y'all.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh yeah, do you have a new message coming in? Usually there's like a message. Like I feel like if you're doing the telegram noise, there should be a fucking message.